Welcome in Golan-Globus. Family-friendly sci-fi month continues. Yes,
Sci-fi and fantasy.
Sci-fi fantasy, excuse me.
Yeah.
Bring the kids, put them around the old-timey radio station that you use the aux cable to plug, your phone into, so you guys can all listen to it as a family. Yuletide, seasonal, like you could be around a crackling fire listening to us. I know
That's how John DeHart listens to
That's,
us.
of course, how he does. He's probably got a bowl of ice-cold cherries dipped in chocolate or some shit, Innovator. Ice-cold cherries.
Griff, I got something I can get off my chest. I always thought I was going to be the sexy assassin that, everybody loved. And I just thought I'd always have time for it, Griff. I was like, there's always time to be the sexy assassin that the world falls in love with.
You showed me some of your notebooks and everything. You really got it laid out.
So I put it off, and I put it off, because life got in the way.
Yeah.
And then one day, Griff, you grow up, and you're just an old man. No one wants to fuck you, and you're not sexy anymore. And some young whippersnapper, some young swinging dick comes around, kills somebody, and he's the toast of the town. And everybody loves Luigi.
Luigi. Sounds like a fake name.
Luigi Mangione. So he is an heir to the Mangione fortune, the Chuck Mangione fortune, and he still found it in his heart to do what needed to be done.
And these fucking people are trying to turn it on us because it's like all of us people who barely hold on to our health care. They're like, guys, no, you can't like him. He comes from an affluent family. He's a Mangione.
Yeah, and the guy he killed, he was from the middle class. He worked his way up that corporate ladder.
Yeah, you should hate him. God, they won't stop trying to make us hate each other.
Well, it's because we've always known this. But, the media is owned by billionaires, and so they create the narrative.
What?
So it's like professional wrestling. We got the baby faces, the CNNs, the MSNBCs, and we got the cool heels, the Fox News.
The Fox News.
Cool. Well, I'm not saying they're not cool to me, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're you're not supposed to like them, but you do.
Yeah.
Watch
out.
So they're just pitting. They're basically, and I mean that's why the news is so fixated on race, because they're going to. It's not class.
Yeah.
Because both there's still rich liberals and rich conservatives, and they care about their money more than anything.
Of course.
Which is why the Democrats never fight. They're like, we can't do anything. Our hands are tied. But yeah, Griff, I just, more power to him. Free Luigi, I say.
Free Luigi.
Biden, how about you pardon Luigi?
Biden, people trying to put there's a Democrat representative trying to tell Biden to pardon Trump.
First of all, fuck Joe Biden, because you heard about some of the people he is. But I didn't want this to be political.
Yeah, I didn't mean it to. Yeah.
He's pardoning a judge that was doing the whole filling up prisons with kids just to make money.
He's pardoning somebody who's doing that?
Yeah. He's pardoning a lot of shady fucking people.
Jesus. I thought he was just
the guy went to jail because that's what he was. He's literally putting kids in jail, like prisons, to make money because it was for profit,
Of course.
And the guy was found convicted. It was a crime. And he's pardoning the guy.
Oh, fucking Christ. Biden. Oh my God. He's such a fucking goof.
But it was funny, because I saw, it must have been Blue Sky because Twitter's a cesspool. Somebody had a great take on this, and then we'll end it right here. We'll get right back to the fun shit.
Yeah, we're done.
That they posted a quote unquote think piece from the internet about this after this happened, this murder of the CEO. Are we in the age of decivilization? Is this society collapsing? And someone wrote, well, it wasn't when kids were being shot in schools and January 6th happened. But now that you guys are fucking feeling the fire, now it's a fucking issue? Yeah. Fuck you, people. All right. Now, what do you got to say, Griff?
Well, Murray, it's been an exciting week. I'm just coming back. We're a little late. We're recording out of sync here.
Yeah, and I got to be out of here, too. So we're on a time crunch.
We might even get this intro done in 22 minutes. Some people are probably like, oh, shit. I might have to listen to this again. Come back.
No, they're gone.
But I was just watching some Pee Wee hockey, and yes, there is a league of hockey that's still the proper word
for men with small penises. The Pee Wee hockey.
Oh, yeah, sure, the Pee Wee hockey. But there's also
Pee wee wee.
Pee Wee Wee hockey.
Wee.
But I wanted to bring it up because it's one of your favorite words to bandy about, and you said, "Why did we take this away?"
Yeah.
There is a
That's why
league.
Trump won, by the way.
It is. There is a league of hockey called midget hockey.
Yes.
It's just what it is, people. It exists. But I got.
Why don't they just call it children's hockey and just get rid of it all?
Not a clue. Like my niece's league is like 8 under.
Is it? So it's 8 under the Pee Wee, and then 8 to 12 is midget, and then it goes from there.
That's a good question. I don't know. They don't put the fucking like qualifiers out on there. They just have a banner that says midget power hockey.
Power hockey.
Power hockey.
Midgets
How
ever
does-
produce power?
How does power come into this whole
Yeah.
situation? Like so many questions from just a blue banner hanging in the fucking scaffolds or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm coming back. Murray actually beat me to my own house.
Yeah.
Millhouse was not.
She didn't know how to react.
She did it.
It was weird.
You guys just looked at each other for a while.
Yeah, she was like, "What? Where's Daddy at?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know. He's supposed to be here." I just walked in Griff's house. You know?
Yeah, we don't lock the door here at the
Right,
compound.
That's the beauty of the Midwest. We don't need to lock our doors.
We don't lock our doors. No.
Well, now we do because the Luigi's are out there.
Oh yeah, Fox News did tell me, Luigi. Nope, we're not doing that.
We're not. We don't want to lose more listeners.
Yeah, exactly. But I do want to bring up something from Ohio that is very relevant.
Okay.
Relevant in terms of, Murray, if you go
Indiana's dirty brother, next door neighbor,
that's right.
Ohio.
If you go to buy, we'll do the
You go
we'll
there to
do
buy
the B story
fireworks.
first.
Yeah.
They have just banned flag planting in football.
Yeah.
felony
because,
now.
Yeah. Oh my. Are you? I mean, I heard some. Are you sure that wasn't like an Onion article? That was real.
I wish it were. Ohio's.
'Cause I heard about because of the Michigan.
When
Ohio
I tell you
game.
the A story, you're gonna be like, Ohio's just. We know it's stupid,
Yeah.
but they are completely.
Well,
on
I
this
mean,
one.
it was hilarious that like they were like undefeated, weren't they? And they lost to like a mediocre Michigan team.
I don't think they were undefeated. I think they had lost one game.
Well, still,
But
they're way
this-
better than we are.
Michigan has not been a very good team. We won the national championship last year, and we lost a lot of players, as you
and
do.
the coach, yeah.
Yeah, and the coach, Coach Harbaugh, who's now probably already an NFL champion, even though the season's not over with San Diego.
Yeah.
So yeah, flag planting in the field because a big skirmish broke out, and there was one Michigan guy rubbing it in their face because it took place.
Well,
in
that's what it's called, the rivalry. We're
called a
supposed
rivalry.
to celebrate this kind of shit.
We used to
This
cel-
is called, this is passion in sports. This is what's missing from sports.
This is what usually the conservative men are like. We're missing this kind of
Come
shit.
on, snowflakes.
Yeah, exactly. They made it a felony. They got their ass beat in their own court, and they were like, "No, you can't do that. It's a felony now." So, good job, Ohio State. A story. Murray, when you think of a boneless wing, what do you think of?
What? When I think of a boneless wing,
If I go and buy you a
I've
boneless
never
wing,
thought of a boneless wing in my life. Now I'm thinking about it.
Now you're
What am I
thinking about
supposed
it.
to think about?
well, if you were to take a bite of it,
Yeah.
what are you assuming?
It's a chicken strip, isn't it? Isn't
It's
that
a
what
chicken strip.
Isn't that what
It's-
a boneless?
It's a fancy chicken nugget.
wing is?
You
Yeah.
know, that's all it is.
Yeah.
They try to man it up by calling it a boneless wing. But what Ohio's Supreme Court has done here is they have changed the label of what a boneless wing is, because you assume,
It
Murray,
would be the meat from a wing.
it would be without bone.
Yeah. And
You
it would be
could-
from the wing.
Yeah, you could just chomp all day
What
on
is
that
technically?
and-
What is a bone? Is it really? Is it just like a chicken breast, like a chicken nugget, basically?
Yeah, did you just take the piece?
So they don't even like this. It's not even like they strip the meat off of
Oh,
a wing.
no. Yeah, no.
Well, then that's not a boneless wing.
Right.
That's a
It's-
chicken strip.
They qualify it as a wing just because it's like the sauce situation is similar,
okay.
and that's about it. Well, maybe you'll like their definition of it, because what they say is it doesn't technically have to be boneless. There can be bones in a
You
boneless
know who's
wing.
not? You know a wing that's not boneless? Wingshauser.
Wingshauser.
He's got a bone.
He's got a bone.
Don't give it to your
You
mother.
might have a bone to pick with them. So they have ruled because a man got boneless wings, was eating them, choked on a bone, and tried to
He's just
shoot.
shuffling it down his mouth.
I guess
he
so,
didn't,
like a duck,
I mean,
maybe?
what's he doing? A competition? Yeah. Like,
Who knows?
Glizzling? What do they call that?
Oh, Ghislaine Maxwelling his boneless wings?
No, I thought that was like I don't know. See, if Oprah listened, I would. I think she would know the term. She knows all the sex terms. I thought it was glizzling. I thought that
Glizzling?
I don't know.
Where are you going for?
I thought it was like a deep throat type situation.
Deep throat situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Joey Chestnut. Like he doesn't even like chew. It just, deep throats it down his gullet.
Yeah, I thought they called that goslinging.
I don't know.
Goslinging. He's goslinging them dogs.
Glazing. No.
So.
Well, I said it's glazing because they have a glaze on it. A buffalo
that's good.
glaze.
That's a good point. Lubricant, if you will.
By the way, they should just call it buffalo strips because the sauce is buffalo sauce.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So the guy chokes on it. He tries to sue the place. It goes to court. And they're like, no, actually, boneless does not refer to what's under the the crunchy exterior.
Uh-huh.
It's only the style it's cooked in. So, yeah. I just find that absolutely absurd that they have identified a boneless wing to be.
Well,
I can have
Ohio, once again, I will not be visiting you in 2025.
Skyline Chili can eat my ass.
Yes.
Fuck that cinnamon bullshit.
Is that the spaghetti chili?
Yeah, that's the one they pop on top of spaghetti. What do
they put
do?
cinnamon on it? So it's like eating a redhead's pussy. So we learned that last week.
Family friendly week, month.
Well, we talked about it last week.
Yeah, we
redhead's
did.
pussy tastes like cinnamon.
Yeah. Well, this is a good lesson.
That's what I've heard. I've never eaten a redhead's pussy.
This is a good lesson for all kids to learn.
Yeah.
They need to know these things. These are facts of life, you know?
So, yeah, and we said Asians were ginger. I'm assuming Mexican is jalapeno.
I've not seen such deep thought out of you in so long.
Yeah.
Canadians?
Maple syrup,
Of course. That's how you know if it's someone. Yeah, I'm from Canada. Pussy says otherwise. Wait, so does that mean like a ginger would have kind of like a cinnamon maple syrup situation going on?
Why would she have maple syrup?
Well, if she's a Canadian ginger, that's what I'm asking.
I think hair color trumps nationality.
We don't have all the research on this yet.
This is what we're doing at the G&G compound. We have Mattingly studying. He's in the lab right now, tasting away.
Yeah, he's been.
He's got an amazing palate. He can do. He's like a sommelier of pussy.
Oh my God! Now, Murray, if we're ready for movie talk,
yeah,
we are featuring one of the least fuckable races I've ever seen in this movie.
You have a scale of alien races you want to fuck?
Sure, lizard women? Yes, all day.
Well, that's good because our government's being run by them. So,
that's right.
Yeah.
Reptilians. Half of High on Fire
you
songs
cannot have
are
a fucking sci-fi movie with one lizard guy in there somewhere.
You gotta, and you're always kind of on your seat. Is it?
There was a lizard guy and like some kind of insect-looking guy. You have to have that shit.
They did some interesting work with the mass and shit. Like I did appreciate a lot of the aliens. They made them look fucking weird and jarring and. Bravo!
Yeah,
And
my favorite of all, of course, is the ones that apparently Mr. Burns went off into deep space and founded a whole society where everyone, including the women, have male pattern baldness.
This is what I was talking about. The least fuckable race of aliens.
Yeah, well,
I'm open to everything.
I'm just saying, bro.
I think the Sinead O'Connor shaved head on some woman. I'm like, yeah, that looks all right. But seeing a woman with male pattern baldness, I was like, oh, fuck. And she had it dude out and shit. It's like, no, it doesn't work. You're just, you're putting a Kraft American single on a piece of shit. Just tucking it in.
So... I give him points for that's. But at the same time, that's the most interesting alien I've ever seen in a fucking movie.
It really is.
I would never come up with that. How about we have people that are all balding? They're not even bald because we've had the giant bald head creatures.
Yeah.
But just no, they're just balding.
They really liked putting eyes in weird positions too.
Yeah.
Like that one had him kind of at the top, the northern hemisphere of his head, and he went to put a helmet, and I was like, How does this motherfucker see? He's putting a helmet over his eyeballs. Is he like echolocation? What is going on? There were so many questions about the aliens.
Well, that's a great thing about art. If you're not questioning, it's not art.
Right.
It's just content.
It's so refreshing to see all these handmade masks and shit, though, as opposed to like seeing green screen bullshit or something.
Yeah.
You
well,
know.
that also, full disclosure, I saw this movie when it came out. I guess it came out in '84. I saw it. Saw it again a couple years later in junior high. One of those days teacher didn't want to teach, so I haven't seen it since. But it stuck with me. I remembered it. And it's another one. Like, that's the theme of this month. We're doing movies from the 80s that most people don't talk about.
Yeah.
Lost treasures, if you will.
Yeah. Vinegar Syndrome content.
Yeah. I expect the Vinegar Syndrome Last Starfighter to be coming out any day now because of we're talking about it.
Yeah,
they already said Krull's happening.
I hear there's going to be a pinup.
It comes in a Kruller. The Krull DVD.
Yeah. It's definitely going to come up with a pinup.
Oh, before we get in the movie, we have to...
Oh, you got one more beef to squash?
No, not a pizza squash.
Oh.
This gives me hope for the fucking future.
Oh, shit. Oh, how did we forget about
We got to give much love to, my friend, Griff. Are you frenemies at least now?
Last time I checked, I thought you guys hated each other and we were friends.
No, it changes day to day. I don't
Mattingly
know.
is supposed
I love him today.
I wish Mattingly were around. He's busy in the lab, like we talked about. Yes. I hear him slurping up, serving up some Tang back there. I wish we could get him because he keeps it in order. He just writes it on his hand.
Yeah.
I think we're both friends.
Okay, we're both definitely now because our buddy, our pal, your guys' favorite guest, he's one of the favorites, Phil DeGlass, was kind enough. Like I've been in a shitty fucking. You heard me last week. I was staring into the abyss. I had a gun in my mouth through half of the fucking episode. That's why you couldn't understand what I was saying.
Yeah.
But he was kind enough to send both Griff and I a gift card to Severin Films, which puts out a lot of DVDs in the movies we do. We might get in. In fact, I got a Night Killer Blu-ray from Severin Films.
Oh fuck
so yeah! They put out quality material.
They really do.
So we just want to say, hey, when you think a world full of shit, there's some bright spots out there, and one of them is Mr. Phil DeGlass, my friend, Griff's friend. We want to thank him.
Thank you.
And I guess there's something else coming in the mail. We'll if we get that before next week, we'll divulge it on the next episode. Man. We can't wait.
Two thank yous. That's a good way to get.
That was great, especially since a third of our audience is left. So it's great that the people that are still here still care.
Right. I'm going to try to make an East Coast swing this year and get over and have a beer with Phil. And I get to pay for it this time.
No, not beer. You're going to have the fucking drink we never named from our show.
The drink that has no name.
That has a hot dog in it.
It has a hot dog. I feel like we came across several names just now that we could have used. So.
And you know what? I'm going to give him a plug. He's got his own thing. It's Flixology, Flixology. He creates drinks for these movies. He talks about a movie, and then he creates an adult beverage for it.
As everyone knows from some of our previous great episodes where we brought it up.
So give him a follow on the Twitter and the Blue Sky.
Oh, is he in both? I was just going to ask.
He's on both.
All right.
I'm sure, and it's Flixology on both. I'm pretty sure. So
yeah.
Give him a follow.
You might send that to me. I'll make sure to get in the show notes so people can easily find it. You got to spoon feed these people.
Oh, dude, don't you ever.
Don't you ever.
So, all right, Last Starfighter. All right. Interesting backstory. There's a Halloween franchise connection to The Last Starfighter. 2. 1. It was directed by Nick Castle.
Okay, I saw that.
Who played the Shape in the first Halloween movie.
Which is my favorite credit. I went on about that in October.
Right. And I did not know this. I learned this from IMDb. Greg, the Lizard Man?
Yes.
Do you know who played him?
I recognized it, and I did not figure it out who.
The Silver Shamrock guy, the old man.
No. It was the old man?
Yes.
Oh,
AKA the old man. That was his character's name, the old man from RoboCop. The guy who was the CEO, the head of it.
I know because I still have the shot when we did RoboCop 2 or whatever of him drinking tea half naked. And I still send it to you sometimes when I don't know what I'm trying to convey to you, but sometimes I'll just send that to you.
A warm, loving sensation.
That's it.
Yeah, so that was interesting. I didn't know either of those things.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's an ambitious movie. It's got a lot of computer
Wanted
graphics.
to be a franchise, didn't work out.
Oh, that would make sense.
Oh yeah, I didn't remember that all, and this might be the first. I didn't check, but this might be the first movie to have all computer generated like effects with the space battles and everything. It's all. I thought, to be honest with you, I mean, for an '84, they're pretty good. 40 years ago, they're pretty good. But
Yeah.
by today's standards, you're like, I'd rather have had miniatures.
I think I was cool with it because it was the right amount of time for the most part. It was just like, here's a minute, here's a little bit, and most of it was live action. I don't like when it's just like overwhelming amounts of green screen and special effects. And I think this movie, even though I wanted to show it off, it was like kind of toned down.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I might have been in the right. Maybe I think it was after I got my gift card from Phil. So if you want to cheer me up, people, send me money and gifts. No, I was in the right mood. I enjoyed this movie. It was very low stakes,
Very.
a very kid friendly movie. Like I said last week,
Yeah.
and it did what it aimed to do. I mean, it was a very 80s, I felt, movie. You know, had that vibe, that feel, that look. It had
Cool
your
little
favorite
brother.
actress from the fucking Apple, Mags. That's the girl from the Apple.
That was her?
Yeah, like Mary Catherine something. I don't know her
No
name.
shit. I didn't even recognize her.
Uh,
She didn't have a bim on her head.
we had the lovable little brother, precocious, the white Reggie, if you will,
That's
Lewis.
Right. Yep.
I enjoyed Beta too.
Beta. Oh, yeah. The stand-in.
Yeah,
He was good. I liked him,
in
too.
fact, the test audience liked him so much they added more scenes with him.
That
he wasn't
makes
originally
sense.
supposed to be, because if you notice some of the scenes, his hair looks like a wig because he
Yep.
is a wig.
Okay.
Because he had it was like a Samurai Cop situation.
Yeah,
happened where
reshoots
he
and shit.
cut his hair, and then he's like, oh fuck, we
Yeah,
gotta.
movie's done. It's closed or whatever they
Right.
want. Okay. I do
But-
like that Robert Ginty makes an appearance in this movie, and he's grotesque as you can.
Which grotesque one then?
We'll get there.
Okay.
You'll know it as soon as we start talking about it. You'll be like, oh, yeah, I didn't want to look. Because, of course, you didn't want to look.
Yeah.
No, there's quite a few. It is a kid's movie, but there's quite a few standouts, as there always is. They talk about glands, teenage glands. Like, that's a good thing. That's a coming-of-age thing that all kids should be hearing about.
It's that classic 80s story. The kid who pulls himself up by his bootstraps. You know, he's living in a trailer park. They're barely getting by.
He just needs...
Has the wise old black man to tell him, you just got to hold on.
Yeah, he's got a warm embrace from the black man, and then he's got the hard love from the alien man who takes him to outer space and says, you're gonna be a starfighter, or you're gonna fuck off and die in your little fucking RV park.
Played by Robert Preston. I don't know if you're aware of this, Griff, but he was a gay man in real life. That's why he was so flamboyant in this movie.
It was great.
Most famous for playing, I don't know the character's name, the musical The Music Man, where he
Okay.
played also his character was like the monorail guy from Simpsons.
Monorail.
Like he came into town and cons the town.
I-
So that's he's playing basically that same character in this movie.
You know, I've always known that the monorail episode is based on the Music Man, and I don't know the
Yeah.
story of the Music Man.
Neither
so,
do I.
yeah.
So we'll go on. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It sounds like we're going to do a musical month now. Which sucks, because we've already done the Apple. We've
What
already
else
done
is
Phantom
there?
of the Paradise.
Yeah, what else is there?
Yeah, really. There's nothing out
I'm
there really
sure
for us.
Abra will come up with something. There's
Oh my
one. There's
God.
one we might need to do. It's called List Mania. It's got Tommy. We could do that. Would be a good one for the show.
You think so?
It's weird.
It is weird. I've watched Tommy a couple times.
Yeah, baked beans,
Baked beans.
feeling me, touching me.
Feel me. Yeah. I want to go out tonight.
Yeah, if we really want to kill our show, music, because I'm already flirting with disaster, as Molly Hatchet would say, with just destroying our show because we know the 2 months no one likes are Schlocktober and Blaxploitation History Month, and I might do it. I might do Blaxploitation horror all fucking month
Wow.
and just put the final nail in the coffin in this show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Blue Sky takes off by then, and we somehow hit it big by bringing up the Rizlet, which you've been telling me all about.
Yeah, I've been grooming a Rizlet for us because we already have the Rizzler. If you know what I'm talking about, shame on you. All right, let's get to the trailer of this movie. We've played around much too much. Everybody, your mom told you you're wasting your time playing video games? Well, this motherfucker saved the universe playing video games. He is the last Starfighter.
Alex Rogan lives in a small trailer park in the California mountains. He has a dream to go to college.
You guys think I'm gonna hang out here, watch you shine your pickup? Forget it, man. I'm doing something with my life.
Start a career.
You really are leaving here, aren't you?
Of course I'm going away. We're both going away.
Both of us, Alex.
And most of all, to get out.
You get your chance. Important thing is when it comes. You gotta grab it with both hands.
Then, one night, a mysterious stranger offers Alex an opportunity he never dreamed of.
Who are you?
I'm Centauri, and you may... No, you must trust me implicitly. Get in.
Nothing Alex Rogan has ever imagined could prepare him for what he is about to experience.
Hey.
Why was Alex chosen? And will he ever return?
Where are we going?
Trust me. Oh, you're gonna love it. Love it. Look out! Oh, dear.
The last Starfighter. His adventure in space is about to begin.
Welcome back, Globies. And, just to remind you, you were bringing up the whole thing about wasting time playing video games. The greatest podcast duo was formed by video games. It was my challenge to you that bonded us for life when you showed up. You told me you got sucked off to some Battletoads world for a week or two. After you beat it, of course.
Okay.
Didn't some Centurion man come to get you because you're some kind of...
Yeah, I saved the planet, but I don't like to brag.
Okay.
Just the planet, not the universe, like Alex does.
Oh, you just did a planet.
Yeah, Battletoad world.
Battletoad.
Very boring. Like, really? Battletoad world? You didn't get one? Krull, maybe you want to call your planet? No, we're Battletoad world.
Just BT world. Battletoad world. What's up?
Yeah. This movie. We'll start off in an RV. We want to show how low this kid's from. He's got to live in a trailer. That's the lowest of the low.
Right.
So they live in the Starbright trailer park. But it's beautiful. Everybody knows each other. Everybody loves each other.
Close-knit community here. It's great.
What was going on?
With the dog's
Otis?
elbow?
The dog's elbow?
Did
No.
you notice it had a weird appendage coming off?
Probably just a fatty tumor or something. No, but it has something to do with the dog. Otis, the kindly old black man who's there to give advice to our white people.
Yeah.
He's got the dog food on a plate, and he scrapes it into, like, why are you putting it on a plate?
I didn't get this either. I was like, are these his scraps?
That's pretty fucking sad if Otis is he's Mad Maxing it by eating dog food because he's so poor.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. You might be right.
Yeah.
I might be trying to sell how, like, desperate these people are, but they still love each other. They got love.
They're also, like, they would never allow a trailer park to be here because it looks like they're in a beautiful nature place.
Right, it's like in the middle of a canyon or some shit.
And they've got layers happening with their trailer park. It's elevated. It's beautiful. The lake's like a mile down the road.
I've never seen a trailer park like that. They're usually pretty depressing.
Yes, they would never allow this kind of thing to
I dated a
happen.
girl who lived in a trailer in high school.
Yeah?
They're pretty depressing.
Yeah, well, my grandma lived in one. I went with a lady for a little while, lived in a trailer park, and oh man, yeah, they can be
My
pretty
buddy
sad.
Larry, the porno guy, lived in a trailer park at one time. Yeah, it's a sad situation.
It is, and now they're making
But it's perfect.
They're making it even worse now, because they're jacking the prices up on those people too.
Well, yeah,
And it's
we're not allowed to own anything in the New World Order.
Yeah.
So we're getting to know everybody. We see Granny, the lovable old lady, and her granddaughter, I guess, Maggie.
Yes, granddaughter. We get word Elvira's passed out in her old piss and puke again. She drank too much last night. Elvira, I believe was her name, was the town drunk. But this town...
Her stories were on it. She couldn't get her power.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
So she had to drink all of her beers because then they go bad.
Right.
That's what happens. So, yeah, that's going around.
So we see Maggie, the lovely Mary Catherine's on the walking through. We know her from The Apple. We know her from Night of the Comet and many other great 80s films.
Oh, yeah, Night of the Comet.
And she's greeting everyone. There's a perfect scene where like people are saying their names. We're like, all right, that's Otis, and that's Elvira, and that's Mags. And then she's going to see her boyfriend Alex. But first, she bumps into his precocious little brother Louis.
Yep, he's got his astronaut helmet on, a little nod to what we're about to see. He's got a space laser. He's walking around.
Well, it's like one of those suction cup guns.
It was one of the suction cup
but he never
guns.
reloads it. It's like an automatic.
Automatic. So he's popping off shots everywhere. He's hitting people.
He's so lovable, nobody cares. They're like, oh, Louis.
Close-knit community.
Scamp. So he goes to see his brother, Alex, his older brother, who can't wait to get the fuck out of this town.
Right.
He's got bigger fish to fry. He's a genius. He's going to the big city.
He's got, what do they call it? He's got ambitions, He wants to get out of here.
How dare he?
Yeah.
So he's like playing a game called Starfighter. And it's got, for 1984, amazing graphics, 3D graphics. It's first-person shooter.
Also, like, you're not just working with a joystick. You got, you got some kind of transmission shift that goes parallel north-south kind of deal. Then there was like maybe a pilot stick or whatever.
Yeah, the centipede ball, hit everything.
He had to hit it with like his elbow. There's too many controls, in fact.
Well, it was better than the worst was. I think it was just called Karate. Remember that? It was just 2 joysticks.
Yes, we watch. You get to see that when you watch Bloodsport.
Yes,
that's what it. That's what it is.
I was literally. I would say I was button mashing, but there was no buttons. So I was just like joystick jerking.
Joy jerking. You were doing the Trump dance.
Yes, that's why he's the best at that karate game.
He's so good.
I have the highest score in karate.
What was the other one? Wasn't there a machine for Paperboy with like wheels or something that you?
I've never played Paperboy, so I don't know.
Okay.
But we see Alex playing on the old Starfighter. He wants to get that high score because he's ambition, like you said. He wants to be the best at everything he does.
But in this moment, he's getting distracted because Maggie's pulling up with the friends in the truck, and they're going down to old Finger Bang Lake, and he's gonna go down there.
Not even a lake; it's just a rock quarry.
It's a rock. I can't say that. I can't say that. I was about to say rock quarry.
Yeah, you can say it racistly, but so
little brother shows up, and he's like, you know what? Take over the controls. I got to go deal with all the action happening, but. You think he's jumping in the truck to hang out with Maggie and go down there to Finger Bang Lake, the Finger Banger.
Right.
He's got to check the mail first.
Right, because that big
loan
letters come. We don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. I thought it was going to be college acceptance.
I was expecting college acceptance, and then it turned.
He already got it. He needs the loan though.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, nope, nothing today.
Nothing today. He gets all disappointed.
And then he's ready to go. It's like, I guess I got to finger bang Mags. And then Otis, Mom is like, because she probably worked out a deal like if he's superintendent assistant, Otis is a superintendent. If he's the assistant, they get like half off their rent or some shit. 'Cause they're desperate. She's looking at a diner.
Yeah.
So she's like, Elvira is shit herself again. We need her to mop it up. And he's just like, it's going to take all day.
Oh, man. After you're done with that, you got to fix all of our electricity, too. Jesus.
And he's like, sorry, Mags, I can't go. And she's like, well, let Jack over there with the cowboy hat finger bang you. Pretend it's me. And so she's like, I will. So they take off. He has a long day of this. God, the montage of him just mopping the shit up. It was
yeah.
If
they had the budget, it'd been good to get a nice 80s song in there. Instead, they had arcade sound effects.
So after a hard day's work, he's got to let off some steam at the Starfighter game.
That's right. I mean, when you got they're still out finger banging each other.
Oh yeah, well they're coming back now.
Like it's they left at noon and they come back at midnight. Like
that's a lot of work. You ever finger bang somebody?
Apparently not to that extent. I didn't realize. Maybe I.
Mattingly's working on that too. How many fingers? How deep?
What?
There's a science to it.
He's doing a full chart on this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Manual.
A manual.
Yeah, with pictures. Well, illustrations.
Okay.
And so he's playing, and we gotta have the wise old black man to just tell him everything's gonna be all right.
That's
you
right.
know? So he's just like, fuck, Otis. My life sucks. I can't wait to get the fuck out of this shithole. Young man, you gotta believe. You need hope. And when you find hope, you gotta hold it with both hands. And he's like, gee, thanks. Yeah, okay. Goes back to playing Starfighter.
Right. And that's when Otis throws an arm over his shoulder, and he's just like, what I tell you about hope? Look at your score. You're rocketing to the triumphs.
Yeah, he's like, oh my God, you're past 900,000.
No one's done that since I don't know who.
And he's like, hey, I am. And he keeps on playing, and then Maggie shows up.
Yeah, they call. Oh, it was
You know why he's
Maggie.
so good at the fucking video games? Fingering Maggie. That dexterity.
The 12 hours of finger banging down at the
Yeah.
rock quarry, nailed it, has given him such
He's
finger
learning through
agility.
nature.
Wow, no wonder why. Okay. God, it all makes sense when you think about it, everybody. Family-friendly episode, after all.
So it's like, yeah, how was Jake's fingering technique? She's like, I didn't let Jake finger me. He thumbed me.
He's...
No. He's trying something new.
I wasn't ready for that. It worked.
Neither was she.
Oh, boy.
You fuckers who bailed are missing out on this gold.
Missing out. So Maggie, after they have apparently there's a pause on this machine because they do have a little bit of a discourse here. Yeah. But, she's just like, look, he just thumbed me a little bit. Like, it was a slip up. I didn't mean it to happen.
I didn't like it. I faked it.
Yeah. Well, he gave you a ride home. Yeah.
Well, how the fuck am I going to get home?
Right. He lives on the other side of town. It was the only car. You just saw this.
Yeah.
So.
But then she's like, it's getting uncomfortable. It's like, hey, you're about to beat the record. And they're like, yeah, I am. And then Otis is like, this is how beautiful this community is. Everybody gets up. It's like midnight.
It's midnight.
Gets up out of bed to watch this fucking dumb kid beat the video game.
And they are going ape shit. Like, they must
know,
not
so
have
supportive.
a TV in the whole fucking park.
No, just how beautiful and supportive this community is.
Yes,
Like,
I agree with that.
they're just like, yeah, Lewis shows up. Hey, nerd. Because he's a cool brother, even though he's a little brother.
That's right.
And they're like, oh, my God, he's going to do it. And Lewis is like, I taught him how to do this, And he's like showing off his fingering abilities.
That's right. Maggie was like, you got me to thank. You navigated my cavernous pussy. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, he does learn how to navigate a cavern later on. So
That's
maybe
true. He
that
talk
was-
about caverns.
Well, there is a cavern.
Yeah.
So he's gotten to the final boss. It's the starship, the mothership, and he blows it up.
The pressure is starting to build, but doesn't matter. Like Murray said.
The crowd goes wild. Yay, Alex! Alex! They put him on their shoulders. They carry him off. He has the record. So now he's on a high, as you would be. As I was on when I beat Battletoads. I was like high for like a week.
That's right.
Riding that high. Huffing that high.
Huffing that high.
And he's like, yeah. What does it feel like to be like dating the guy who beat Starfighter?
Maggie and Alex are just down hanging out on a bench. Everybody's gone back to sleep, and they're just looking at the stars. It's a beautiful summer's eve, And yeah, he's trying to blow a little bit of his video game smog her way. How does it feel to be with the high score achiever of Starfighter?
And she's like, it's great. She's madly in love with this kid.
Yeah, he's already 12 hours a fucking day.
Yeah. And she's just like, are you really going to go off to the big city? Of course I am. That was the plan we did. I'm going to go off first. I'm going to find an apartment, and you're going to come live with me. And she's like, what about Granny? Like, she just doesn't, she's scared of the outside world. She lived in this beautiful, like, Smurf village her whole fucking life. And she's like, I don't know if I can just go. I'm scared.
I don't have your confidence. I don't have fucking Starfighter top of the charts confidence. I'm not even in the top 10. I'm just a girl from an RV
I've
park.
jerked you off. You know how bad I am at it. I don't have that dexterity.
Oh, no, she stares at her elbow the whole time.
Like,
she's
like thumping his balls. Like that doesn't feel good.
Is that right? Is this okay? is this what you want? Thumb in the butt?
Yeah.
You want a thumb?
He's like, Mags, don't worry. It's you and me forever.
She gives
Lewis is like the nosy little brother. He hears it. They just give a little peck. And he's like, diarrhea.
brothers. 80s little brothers, man.
You were an 80s little brother, technically.
Technically, yeah. I made it to all of like 2.5,
Well, it counts.
Yep, it does. Alex returns home. His mom's also returning home. She works at like a diner. She's got the
Right.
diner smock
She
on.
works at the same diner in Twin Peaks.
That's right.
That's
The-
like, that fucking crazy Agent Cooper just loves the cherry pie.
Loves the cherry pie.
And I mean, really, I'm not using the euphemism for my pussy. He loves cherry pie.
I thought he wanted to fuck me.
Yeah,
By
I
the
thought
way,
we could make some money to pay our bills, but
wait,
no.
they're fucking at the, what is it, the
You gotta do
lodge?
what you gotta do, Griff.
The double
These people
R.
are desperate.
They are in the middle of nothing, yeah, so it makes sense.
We don't know where this place is. It could be in Twin Peaks,
It could
Washington.
be right on there. You know what? I think I saw Harry Dean Stanton in the Turnpike.
Playing a little flute.
Played a little flute, getting picked up by a minivan. My favorite part of the
Well,
return.
there's very little to be favorited, so yeah.
It's a good series, but yeah.
That was a good part, and the
That
part
was-
where the midget who was constantly tired was a good part.
Oh yeah,
Audrey and-
Audrey's
yeah.
husband.
Yeah.
Oh, I just can't. I'm so tired.
I'm so tired of it.
I thought you liked Mike the Spike or whatever his
Mike
name
the
was. The
Spike?
little guy with the ice pick.
I gotta vaguely remember that.
Yeah, he was trying to murder Dougie, and then Dougie ends up getting
I
him.
probably did like him. And
Would
I liked Albert too. Miguel Ferrer.
Albert is always great.
R.I.P. Miguel Ferrer. So, after a
mom.
night of diarrhea, his mom is like, "I got some diarrhea for you, son. We got the loan we've been looking for. I was so excited. I opened it.
Yeah, so they brought it to the diner.
I griffed it.
They brought it to the diner
Yeah.
instead. Like someone came and took it out of the mail.
Yeah,
Really?
that was weird. Well, that's the thing. Everybody knows each other, so they probably know Cliff Clavin, the mailman. He's like, "Hey there, I got that
Loan
letter that
the
you're-"
big loan letter. He's been going around town telling people. I'm
And his
expecting-
mom committed a federal crime by opening it, but he forgave her.
When you're in an RV park, you can do that kind of thing.
Opens it up. Fuck! I'm not getting the loan. I guess I'm stuck in this shithole town.
He runs off towards the Starfighter machine.
You can always go to City College.
No, it's not the same.
I want to go to State College.
Yeah.
It's different.
They got a nice screen door for him to slam shut. So he slams that shut. He heads straight back over to Otis's Starfighter.
Did you notice this? First he stops, gives a dramatic pause at the Starlight Starbright sign, and we see a shooting star go by. Or is it a shooting star?
Is it a shooting star, Murray? It's probably one of those New Jersey drones that are flying around.
And then the Starfighter game starts making noises.
These are new noises. These are not Gallagher noises.
It's like doing it's going through the gamut of video game noises.
And that makes no sense. He knows all about circuitry, boards, all this. He's like, this isn't stored on the memory of this board.
And
What is
then
going on?
all of a sudden, a beautiful 1984 Cybertruck pulls up. Yeah, Elon, we know where you got the idea from. The Last Starfighter.
Yeah. Hello there, young sir. I'm looking for the record breaker of that there machine.
Yeah, he's a very distinguished elderly gentleman. He's got a fedora on. And he's just like, "Young man there!" You kind of downplayed it. He was a little more energy to him. You know?
Want more energy?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Well, excuse me. I'm looking for the gentleman who broke the Starfighter record. Why, that's me.
By energy, did you mean more flamboyant? Because
Yes.
you got
Well,
really...
Yeah, Robert Preston is the gay man.
Okay.
So, yeah, he was flamboyant.
Well, you know how well I do with anything other than Griff. So
Right. Or
you're
Chicago.
asking for
Or
it.
Chicago.
Or
So, like, yeah, as a matter of fact, I fucking did it. Alex, whatever my last name is. Trailer Park.
it wasn't Rogan.
Rogan.
It was
right.
Rogan. I'm the best boy around. Well, here's the thing, my boy. We have
Step into my car, young boy.
got a little proposition for you.
My name is Centauri.
First clue, don't get in that car. Second clue, just don't get in the car. It's
Don't
a Cybertruck.
And then when you're... yeah,
And he
that says
had
it all.
digital nards hanging off the back of it.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ, do not. But Alex is...
I've never been in a Cybertruck. Does
No.
it have a yoke instead of a steering wheel like this car?
No,
did?
they call it... Oh, my God, Murray. Why do I know this? They call it a squiggle. because it's not a square and it's not a circle, so it's called a squircle. I think that's what it's called. They call it a squircle. Isn't it?
I hate
isn't
Elon
it
Musk
fun?
with
Don't you like how
the
funny
power
he
of
is?
1,000 suns.
He's so funny.
I hope Luigi inspires. That's all I'm going to say. So they pop it, and then it gets even weirder. There's a guy who likes to watch just in the corner, like in the shadows.
Oh, in the back of the Cybertruck is what
Yeah.
Murray's trying to say here, and
Because it's almost like a taxi, because Centauri has a screen
He
that separates
does.
the front and back seats.
and he uses it even on his a friend of his, Alex, who he says is a friend later in the movie. He puts him in the back and puts the screen up. Like, I don't want to fucking talk to him. Yeah.
It's awkward.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's like, he's like, who the fuck is this guy in the corner? Why is he masturbating? And he's just like, oh, that's my friend Beta. Beta throws his hand up, Robo Jizz on it, and he's like, we don't know it's Robo Jizz.
Yeah.
It's Robo Jizz.
Yeah.
And he shakes his hand, and it sparks.
That's right.
And he's like, oh, what the fuck? And then Beta just gets the fuck out of the fucking car.
He just beelines it somewhere. We don't know where.
So, Centauri starts driving. He's going 300 miles an hour down these fucking winding roads. And he gives a little exposition. He's like, I cannot, that machine was meant for Las Vegas. And
Yeah.
it wound up in this podunk shithole. It's got to be destiny, my boy.
Yeah, that's right. Smells like a stinky ass boot over here.
You get a little thing where they go by the cop car and the radar picks it up. It's 300 miles an hour.
300 miles an hour. Yeah.
And then they go into. Don't you think if your tunnel is out, you'd put it in the beginning of the tunnel instead of the end of the tunnel?
You put it at the beginning, usually.
Because they go into a tunnel at the end. It's like road, like bridge out, and they're like, he's like, what the fuck? And then he's like, oh boy, when we're going, we don't need roads. Back to the Future stole from last Starfighter.
At one point, he pops his eyeballs out.
Later on, you're getting ahead of yourself.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I was already in the
So
notes, so
there's a lot of references to Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Because first they have the flying car, because the car does fly.
Yeah.
And he's like, and of course we get the oh shit, and then it's a PG movie, so we can't finish that.
Yeah.
But you got to have that in the 80s. When anything happened, you had to say oh shit, especially if you're a kid.
Right.
And then we're in space, and yes, he seals it off. He's like, I don't want to talk to this kid anymore. I got him. I got him. I hooked him.
Right.
And then he starts
he's
polishing his eyeballs. Yes,
Yeah.
we see a scene where he's like literally polishing his eyeballs in a rag, this magical rag that can make his face appear and disappear.
Oh my!
Because now this is where we see he's an alien. He turns around. He's the standard alien with like no features, just glowing eyes.
Right. He doesn't go into a whole lot of details. He's like, yeah, we're going to go back to my home planet, Rylos.
And like I said, this is a kid's movie, so very low stakes. Like, Alex is nonplussed by this. He's just like, oh, okay, I'm going with it.
Right.
You'd be literally, in real world freaking out.
He was so disappointed by his life. He's like, I don't give a shit where you fucking take me, mister. As long as you're not thumbing or finger banging me at the lake, I'm quite pleased.
All right, so we're going to Rylos. Apparently, there's like wormholes all everywhere. So they go in a wormhole because they go to another fucking universe.
Oh, shit. I didn't even notice
Yeah.
that. So we got some kind of Dune magic happening here.
Yeah. Well, Zur opens a wormhole and shoots those little meteors out of
Oh,
this
that's
thing.
what was
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember, he's in the frontier. That's where Zur was.
Yeah.
So they go to the planet Rylos, and they land. It's kind of like Buck Rogers, where they got the little runway where their ship lands.
Yep.
He drives into it, and this is where we're meted by the lovely woman you talked about in the beginning of the episode with the unfortunate male pattern baldness.
Yes. Fraser would love this planet.
Phrazos should have been the name of this fucking planet. You're right.
Because, at first he had been like, I can't have sex with any of these women, Niles. They look like me. And then that night, Niles would come to get him.
Fraser's such a narcissist that he would love that.
Niles would come to get him off the planet that night and find him there, like, freaking out. There'd be a cruising bar, and Fraser would be in it.
He's got two bald heads together, and he's motorboating.
He's just motorboating the bald heads. They're getting lost in his curly mane that he had in the first season.
Centauri, he's hooked his fish. He just takes off, leaves Alex.
Yeah, to our
Bald-headed geek.
bald-headed
Geekette.
Or geekette.
And she's speaking alien. Bleep, blop, bleep, blop, bleep. And he's just like, okay. So he's led to a conveyor belt. I'm assuming it's like fumigating him, like getting rid of his icky
Oh, you're
human
right. You're right.
germs.
It's very Jetsons at this point.
Yeah.
It's just a
well.
conveyor
We're in the
belt.
future. You gotta have a conveyor belt,
Right,
Yeah.
and the Jetsons had the
Yeah,
perfect,
exactly.
depiction of the future.
Right.
And then he gets to a desk where he's supposed to be handed over a uniform and everything.
Right. Well, but I think before that, or maybe after that, the bald-headed geekette gives him a little computer chip on his lapel, which is a translator. So now she can understand it.
They put it on his flannel.
Yeah, which you think it would be like to make more sense. It would be like an injection thing, like they inject a chip in your neck or something. Because later on, and I don't know, I'm assuming uniforms come with a translator built in. Because later on, he's wearing a uniform.
That's a good point. Yeah,
but,
it gets attached to his lapel for a shirt that he doesn't wear throughout. Okay,
right. So, yeah, and then he's like, they're going to give him the physical. There's a guy holding his balls, telling him to cough, and Centauri pops up.
How do they know? So what we're learning from this movie...
He's like, this creature has 2 balls! What kind of fuck, Because we all know Rylons have fucking 5. It's like
they're between the legs still?
Yeah, it's like a pool-like thing. If they were in a triangle, like a pool rack.
You see...
It's 5.
I may not be like a religious person, but how can you not believe in divinity, some kind of divine power, when any humanoid male creature has 2 between the legs? At least 2 between the legs.
George Washington
had
was an
more.
alien.
Oh.
Was an alien.
Was he a Rylian or Fraserian?
Yeah, but he had
Fraser-like hair.
Because Rylans had 5. He lost 1 in the war. We still had 4.
Oh,
That's from the song. Lost 1 in the war, but still had 4.
Murray.
Yeah.
Martha must have loved that. That's how we had so many kids. Is because he's just fucking dual blasting her.
So Centauri gives a little more exposition, and you're on the planet Rylos, like the game Rylos. What the fuck's going on? Cut back to home. Lovable little Lewis. Checking out his porn stash and making sure it's just right. He's like, Yolanda, baby. Because he's like, where's my June? Alex, did you fucking steal my June?
He knew Alex had an eye for June.
Perfect. I had the same stash. I had one, though. I didn't have I wasn't jealous of Lucky Lewis's stash.
Well, yeah.
I had one to swipe from a garage sale the neighbor had. Cherished it. You keep it under the mattress, Chris.
Under the mattress.
Because your
Between
mom,
the box spring and the mattress? Is that what
I
we're
didn't
talking
have
about?
a box spring. I just had a fucking mattress and a fucking board.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're poor.
had a
because my
wood
mom
mattress.
fucking never made her fucking bed, so I could always hide it in there and be sure they would never get touched.
Man, that. I would be a nervous wreck all the time because my mom would.
Well, yeah, your mom's is fucking. My mom neglected me. Your mom was all up in your shit.
She was a fucking watchtower over us at that time. Nowadays,
Yeah, and then later on, buddy of mine's sleazy uncle had the penthouses, so we swiped a couple of those, and then graduated to Penthouse, which is my preferred magazine.
is it just because of the bushes?
Well, Pussy, you can see Pussy in Playboy, and Playboy only showed Bush. Pussy was in Penthouse. That was the difference.
Okay,
but but they had Playboy quality women in it.
Okay, but it was. Just
but you get everything.
It was raunchier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That
was the because to me Hustler was even raunchier in Penthouse, but I didn't think the girls weren't that hot in Hustler. I didn't think so.
Okay.
But Penthouse had hot chicks.
Okay.
And it was raunchy. So that was like the perfect medium, like the middle ground, Because Playboy obviously had the best looking women, because that was the premier porn
classy,
mag.
yeah.
But
Interesting.
Yeah.
So Lewis knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Do you even remember what issue you had?
June 1986, Playmate of the Month, Rebecca Ferrati, who was the female lead in Gore.
Oh my God!
I remember that.
That's such a weird connection.
Yeah, I remember that. And it was because June was the Playmate of the Year issue.
Okay.
Kathy Shower.
Kathy Shower.
Yeah, I know that was all I had, Griff. So
No,
I could still every fucking shape, every contour. I remember it.
You're going to be so fucking disgusted by this. I had a floppy disk with some pictures I downloaded for a while there.
No, I would have done the same thing.
I
Don't
didn't
worry
have like a
about it.
magazine or
There's no
anything.
shame though.
Yeah.
If I had the technology, Griff, I would have done the same
Yeah,
thing.
they when I was in school, they taught us how to use floppy disks. I was
Yeah.
not a computer savvy
That was the
person
last
at that
time I ever used a computer in school. It was floppy disk shit.
Yeah.
Which I don't remember any of that.
This was like the 3.5.
No,
So the
these were
smaller ones.
the big
the big
ones.
ones. Yeah,
These were-
I had the
92.
small
I graduated, so yeah.
and I figured out how to store some pictures on
Good
there.
for you. That's
and then-
industrious. See,
Yeah.
like the kids, like they don't know like the work you put in, and you cherished that floppy disk, didn't you?
Yeah. You see, the thing is, too, you could just leave that out because it makes it even more
Yeah.
inconspicuous if you
Yeah.
leave it. If I tucked it into a drawer, it's
Exactly.
like, why is he keeping this in a
Exactly.
teen boy? Yeah, you put it together.
So Lewis is like just like
Family-friendly
us.
episode.
Lewis, just like us, industrious. Maggie walks in because Alex, I'm using air quotes, is underneath the covers. He's like, "Are you jerking it to my favorite mag? You don't get your jizz on that book." And then Maggie comes in. He's like, "Yeah, this fucking loser's been jerking it to my fucking favorite porn mag." She's like, "What? What's going on, Alex?"
He's got the blankets pulled up over his head. This little fucking idiot's been moaning all night.
Because she heard about the loan thing, so she's there to console him, like
That's
a good
right.
girlfriend would do. And he's just like, this guy's a loser, Max. Why aren't you with me? You know?
Me, Turbo. Like, there's so many better guys out there. But she's like, no, Lewis, you're adorable, but you're too young. Maybe in a few years.
Get a couple of hairs.
Is that
in-
grooming? Is this grooming? Are we watching
It's
grooming?
never grooming when a woman's doing it to a boy.
Oh, right. You're right.
Yeah.
Gender roles do not work that
Yeah,
way.
there's a double standard in everything.
Exactly.
And so she's like, well, Alex, I can see you're doing something under those covers. I'll leave you to that.
Right.
If you need me, you know where to reach me.
They're a little promiscuous, though. So she's probably like, come on, finger bang leg. So she's like, man,
What is that? What they're doing? Are they? What's that thing? Squishing? Remember that thing you were telling me about the Mormons do?
Oh, God.
Were they like
soaking?
soaking? So it's like they're trying to get
around
around it all
yeah,
the rules.
Avert God's
Yeah.
ire,
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
So she leaves, and then Lewis is like, "See you, loser." He walks out, and then the cover goes away, and we see this weird morphing creature.
Yeah, Robert Ginty.
Yeah. Yeah. It was Ginty-esque. I agree.
I mean, it's horrifying to look
Yeah.
at. I'm glad they painted his face white because it made it a little bit more tolerable.
Cut back to Rylos. Alex is he still hasn't put on he's got his gear, he hasn't put it on yet. There's a meeting happening.
Right. So he's just walking around, and this is where he finally gets that translator chip because like you said, there's a
Right,
big
okay.
meeting. The
Yeah.
president of Rylos is coming out.
Durin was his name.
Durin? Okay.
Yeah. He sees the gunchips just like the ones from the video game. So he's like, "Holy fuck, this is real."
So he's getting a little bit star shook here.
Starfighter struck.
Starfighter shook, and he bumps into
He
another.
steps on the tentacles of an alien.
Oh, that's what it was.
yeah. And he's like, "Motherfucker!" And we see that all apparent. Were they all winners of the Starfighter game, or was it just our guy? Because we know this is a plan. This is a scam that Centauri's running.
Right. The
So I didn't know
video
if he sent him out through the galaxy, or he was just trying out Earth because he had a hunch. Because Earth is the most perfect planet around. We've learned that from every sci-fi movie we've ever seen.
Yeah. Now, if you take this as a pessimistic adult, and we're getting to the point where this movie gets weird as fuck if you just think about it for 1 second. Because, yeah, they're all being gathered here. You notice that there's no other humans. It's just the one.
Yeah.
It's all these weird alien people. And we learn that they're all at risk of this big fight that's going to break out in space.
This was, obviously it was for budget reasons, but there's 15 starfighters.
Yeah,
That's going to be the battle. And the other side has 30. It's not even epic at all.
Right.
But
didn't they have a shot where they showed a bunch of drones and it was like
that? Yeah, I looked that up because I didn't know where it was like a wall.
Yeah, it was like a wall.
What that was
they built the wall.
Literally, yes, you're right. It was a wall to separate the frontier where those creatures live and the good people of Rylos.
No shit! I thought those were ships.
I did too, but no,
Okay.
it was a wall.
Okay.
A wall of drones.
Okay.
And so Duran, who's like the leader of Star League, I'm assuming everybody, all these Starfighters, won the video game. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, I knew they sent. The
I
video
thought it was weird. Are they a peaceful people? That's why they don't have an army that they need to play. You need to send out video games to like.
Right, it's some kind of aptitude test because they got to go out there. Like they don't have their own people who can pilot these ships. So
I just think, Griff, because we were talking about this earlier. I used to easily, and I'm gonna rub it in to all you people my age, easily beat Mike Tyson and Mike Tyson's Punch Out. And I feel bad because I feel like maybe I could have stopped that rape.
You.
The rape he was convicted
my
of.
God.
Because I think in real life I could have beat Mike Tyson.
Yeah, you could have.
So I've carried that burden for the past 35 years.
If that.
Don't worry, he's lovable now. He's a lovable convicted rapist now.
If that Jake Paul or
all it
Logan
took was
Paul,
a face tattoo.
Yeah, if that guy can beat him, you can beat him.
Yeah.
That
was my favorite. What was that kid's name? Aaron something. Maybe he killed himself. He was a kid singer. Aaron something.
Carter?
Yes, he had the song "I Could Beat Michael Jordan." Wasn't that it?
What? That kid's dead?
Yeah, he was total like drug addict and like died of an OD.
He did?
Within the past few years. He got a face tattoo as well.
He did get a face tattoo.
Yeah, he died.
He was the little brother of one of the Backstreet Boys?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What is this episode? We're supposed to be in space and we're talking about fucking Backstreet Boy brothers?
Well, he was probably horribly molested by the creeps in the music industry and he turned to drugs and he killed himself.
Corey
Well, he
Feldman.
didn't kill himself. He OD'd. He didn't purposely kill himself.
We need to be very careful about Corey Feldman.
He was right all along.
He's
people
been
didn't, and people didn't listen to him because he's a weirdo.
He's a weirdo.
Speaking of weirdos. So, we're getting this meeting. Like, 'cause this is the hope for the galaxy. Are these 15 aliens and Alex? Alex steps on a tentacle of basically this world's version of Klingons because they're angry all the time. Because another alien's like, oh my God, you almost got fucking butt raped by this fucking creature. You don't step on a Flingorian's fucking tentacle.
Do you have hentai on your planet? Because you almost got hentai.
And Alex is like a fish out of water. He's like, gulp, I didn't know. And, he's just listening to we get some exposition. He's like, all right, we're going to be attacked by the Kotex fucking armada is coming with the evil Zord. He's like the video game, the Kotex. I remember them.
Yeah.
Highly absorbent. And he's just like, I'm fucking, and then they're like, victory or death. They're just like fucking pumped. That's what I loved about Greg. He was like, he had a death wish. He was
did.
like, I can't wait to fucking die.
Yeah.
And they're just like, victory. Centauri's like, he's like giving the half head. He's just walking. He notices, he sees Centauri. It's the only connection he has is Centauri. So he's like, yeah, victory or death. Yeah, whatever. And he's just going off. He's like, holy shit, I got to talk to Centauri. What the fuck's going on with this victory or death shit?
Right. So Alex wanders off, bumps into Greg, who is just like, whoa, kid, what are you doing over here? Oh, I see you're a Starfighter. Wait, was it Starfighter?
Yeah.
Oh, nailed it. Okay.
The movie's called Last Starfighter.
Yeah, okay. I hope I got that right.
Yeah.
Right?
Greg, who is a lizard man. We must have at least one lizard man.
That's all right.
Played by the guy from Silver Shamrock.
I have to imagine that this is part of, why Matt Pike is fascinated with reptilians.
He saw this movie at a very impressionable
age. And
he was first time he smoked weed. He watched The Last Starfighter, and it changed his life forever. We got the riffs, so hey, good trade off.
Yeah, good. Oh man, I was listening to
So,
Black Wing on the way here.
He's just like, this is a mistake. I got to go home. You don't want to fucking die in battle? What the fuck? That's a dream of a Lizorian, whatever the fuck this guy is.
Yeah. So they end up going over to chat with Centauri because Earth, Greg's
Yeah,
like,
he mentioned Centauri. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, Centauri.
Centauri was
Oh,
he's basically
okay.
an army recruiter.
Right.
And so they're like, oh God, Centauri, where did you say you're from again? Earth? He's like, that's not part of our jurisdiction.
Yeah, he looks
like,
it up. He's like, Earth isn't in Starlink, that backwater planet.
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck? You should be down at Fingerbang Lake. What are you doing up here? So they go down. They're
Centauri's arguing with the guy. Where's my money?
He's getting one Plinko chip after, like they use Price is Right chips as currency.
Well, they use crypto.
Oh, it's crypto?
Yeah, it just proves how crypto is the future, people, because everybody in the Rylos galaxy uses crypto and it works.
Yeah.
Not
oh
a
my
scam.
God, Murray, I'm so glad you brought up crypto.
But they did look like Plinko chips. You're right about
I
that.
finally recognize our Frasier woman. It's Grimes. That was Grimes. We saw Grimes. I didn't realize she was so young or old.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's 8 or timeless.
So, fucking Centaur's like, I just want to get paid. All right? Give me my plinks.
Plus, this kid, he wants to fight. He wants to die. Victory or death, right, kid? Victory or death? Say it with me. Victory or death.
And just as the argument's about to bust out, all of a sudden, excellent. A fucking hologram of a big butt-headed ball guy appears in front of us.
Steepled fingers pressing against each other. And
Zur, who is the son of Durin, the leader of Starfleet. And he's like, Father. You know, you see, he's the spoiled brat son.
of course he is.
Who thinks, he knows better. So he flipped and turned and went to the bad guy's side. Because he wants to rule.
Exactly.
And he's like, oh, Father, I bet you thought you were going to get all the information you needed from your spy. Well, I caught him. And then we see an image of a guy, another bald-headed geek,
Yep.
strapped to a chair, and we see a laser just melt his face. Very intense for a PG movie. We didn't have PG-13 in 84, Greg.
Yeah.
And he's like, ah! He's just fucking melting this guy's brain.
So Zurg continues, and he vows he's going to attack when the green moon of Galen is eclipsed with the Codon Armada.
Kotex are going to attack. Very nice of him. Usually in a war, you surprise attack people. He's like, no, he's so confident. He's like, when the green moon of Galen eclipsed.
He read The Art of the Deal. Trump loves to give his hand away at every step.
Which was based on The Art of War by Sun Tzu. So Centauri's like, are you in now? Because he just saw a guy get his brain melted. And
what is, I can't remember that cornet is. Something about a church fart on cotton or something.
a mouse pissing on cotton.
A mouse pissing. You can hear a mouse pissing on cotton. Everybody stops talking. Everybody is afeared for their life. And Centauri just cuts through that tension. Well, Alex, are you excited to fight that fucking bald fuck?
Quick cut. We just see them in the car, and Centauri's pissed.
I can't believe I picked up a fucking pansy. I went to San Francisco, and I was looking for a Starfighter. I saw a lot of men who look like Starfighters, and I picked up a yellow-bellied bitch.
Cut back. We see our villain Zur, and he's in the Kotex Armada. These creatures are like devilish looking creatures. They're like their minions are like snail people because they have like the sail stock. You don't see it because they're wearing helmets. But then it's very hive mind-ish kind of world.
It's weird. They have one set that they work on. So they have a council in the middle of it that they all stand over.
Was that like an Apple thing? That one, I think Krill was his name, where it was like a little like monocle, red monocle.
Oh my God.
That would come.
You know what this is? It's straight out of Dragon Ball Z. That's what the aliens would wear, the Saiyans, and they'd be like, I can read your power level. Like, if you know the meme, it's over 4,000 or whatever it is.
I don't know.
That was the device they would use to read power levels.
So Krill, who's the real leader of this, the Kotex Armada, he's humoring Zur because they need Zur because he's the only guy who knows the location of the Rylos base.
He's
because there's only one base.
He's a defector.
Yes, there's only one base.
Yeah.
This is how low stakes this fucking the battle for mankind is.
15
alien kind.
Alien kind throughout this whole fucking galaxy, you told me.
Yeah.
It's a 15v30 matchup.
Yeah.
With one base on either side.
Right.
And a wall of drones somewhere.
Which makes sense for a video game, though. So they got that right.
No, they did. You're right about that. Yeah.
So Krill can barely tolerate. He just needs Zur. And Zur's like, where is my scepter? And then I guess his Mattingly comes in because there's another bald guy comes in with a scepter wrapped in like a cloth.
Yeah.
It's like, my lord, here is your scepter.
Only I can call for the final countdown. Only I can arm the lasers and shoot the base.
Because you need me, Krill. Only I know the location of the base. And Krill's like, this motherfucker, I'm so sick of this bald-headed geek. And he's like, I will decide when we launch the attack. I thought you just said it was going to be, or maybe that was a ruse.
Maybe.
So okay, so you can see these Codex people are not feeling it. So they open up a worm. They're right in front of the frontier wall because they're in the frontier, which separates the frontier from the Ryland.
Okay.
So they open a wormhole, and they don't shoot lasers, which they shoot meteors. Okay, I mean it makes sense for in a video game world. It makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
So they shoot meteors, and lo and behold, while that's going on, we saw a guy who looked like Mr. Carlson, the guy who molested Dudley from the Different Strokes episode.
He had the little green visor on.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is apparently a blackjack dealer on Rylos.
He was the same guy who gave what's his name his outfit.
Yeah, gave him a little lip. He's like,
So-
like shadiness.
Yeah. So this guy is deep inside.
I loved how we're in a futuristic world. The bomb is still C4. It's just a thing of C4 with a readout.
It was a plastic explosive that he sticks to the wall, die hard all day.
with the fucking digital readout in red.
Yippee Kaye motherfuckers or whatever.
Yeah. And it blows off the defense shield.
Yeah, because the guys were arming all the shields. You could see the nerds. They were typing at the keyboards. And their keyboards QWERTY. You would think in outer space they'd have a different layout or anything. No. They have typewriters.
Universal,
Yeah,
dude.
universal.
Literally.
Yeah.
So, yes, it blows the defense shields, and fucking the meteors hit our base. But one, and the Starfighters all got destroyed, but one.
But one.
One gunship got away. Gunfighter.
That's right. And we cut over to Zur, and he's like, Krill, did we do it? Did we get them all? No. One Starfighter escaped.
Cut back to Earth. Centauri, even like in the alien world, your car breaks down. It is a fucking Cybertruck after all.
It is.
So it broke down. He's working on it. He's pissed at Alex. Alex is like, whoa, you going to get me home? Fuck you, man. I broke the fucking axle. Get
Well,
here.
I see you're mad, and you shouldn't be. I mean, he shouldn't be. He did just kind of fucking sideswipe and was like, yeah, go fight to the death for me. Yeah. I get paid for you to fight for me. This is Army recruiting. This movie is trying to teach us that Army recruiters are terrible people,
Well, they
right?
are, yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, you know what? I'm a fucking mile away from home. I'm just going to walk it.
Centauri gets up, and he's like, he never hedges his bets. He's like, maybe I can use this kid. Hey, Alex, take this. He thinks it's a Plinko coin.
I really can't take another crypto coin from you, man.
Yeah.
Like, I feel,
enough with your gifts.
Yeah, enough with the
He's like,
gifts.
that's no gift, my boy. That's a communal crystal. If you fucking just change your mind.
Yeah, maybe once you get back to your little fucking shithole town and you talk to your mom and you're cleaning up
You couldn't wait to leave.
You're cleaning up Elvira's shit and vomit from her RV again.
Emptying her colostomy bag. Enjoy that. Hey, I don't have time to fight no wars, all right? I got to get back to my mom.
Yeah,
my
I'm
mommy.
a kid from a trailer park.
And that's all you ever will be.
Tough love. Otis doesn't give tough love.
Right.
It's constant reinforcement.
Right,
You know?
good cop, bad cop.
He's always building up.
So Alex goes home, and he says, hey, Maggie, give me some of that sugar, baby. Slaps him. Like, oh, you want some of that sugar? With my strange sexual urges.
Oh, she been fucking with Lewis? What's going on here? What is going on?
He's like, what's going on
Yeah.
here? But it's nighttime, so he just gets in bed. Lewis is
too, yeah.
as you see his little baby boner popping up from the fucking sheets. We know what you're doing, Lewis.
He's got a Mice of Men, the tiny little novel held up, and underneath it is
Centerfolds hanging out and shit. We know what
No,
you're
Mom,
doing.
I'm reading a Mice of Men.
And then he gets in bed. He's like, who the fuck's in here? And then the guy jumps up. They both go, ah!
Dun dun dun.
And they're identical because the beta unit, this is another ode to fucking Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., life model decoy.
Oh, life model decoy. Okay.
Yeah, he was supposed to work as a decoy as Alex is off saving the universe, and nobody would know, what's going on.
Yep. Alex is just he's
So apparently he absorbed Alex's DNA or something
Just
with that
by touching,
handshake.
yeah,
Well,
all
even though he gave his robo DNA to fucking Alex.
more of the DNA went the other way. You think Alex would clone him? Yeah. So Alex he's at a 10. He's shouting. Maggie slapped him. He's just getting back from outer space. And this is where our beta unit announces himself.
He's like, I'm a beta unit, stupid. Exact duplicate, but I'm not so loud as you.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, why did they have you fucking fight the war? I
Right.
can't.
Simuloids. And he's like, I thought you were a beta unit. I'm a simuloid beta unit. Fucking moron. You have no books.
We're not allowed to fight in wars because of Terminator, Skynet.
Think about
Heard
it.
of it. But you could, you fucking bitch.
What are you doing back here? You're supposed to be up there. Is the war over? No, I'm not fighting it. Oh my God, you fucking pussy. Your brother's so fucking cool. He's talking about you like you're cool. You're a piece of shit.
Then we see at the entrance, it's not the other side of town, Griff. It's at the entrance of the Starlight Starbright trailer park. Young Dennis Franz is getting out of a car. He's hitchhiking.
Yeah.
Walks by the Starfighter. The Starfighter apparently is also an alien detector.
Why was this a scene?
Because he's the normal man, and all of a sudden he starts changing, and he turns into that Admiral Akbar from Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. You think just by him pulling the alien gun out of his backpack, we'd be like, oh shit, that's an alien weapon.
Movies for children, Griff, so we have to play it dumb as possible.
Dumb as fucking possible.
And somehow the Starfighter game can take the whatever he's using, morphing technology, hologram, whatever, and reveals he's an alien.
It was a cool effect. I feel like that was the only reason. They just wanted to get this weird little effect in.
So we go back to the bedroom with Alex and Beta, and he's just like, what did you do to Maggie? She's like, what did I do to her? Yeah. What did she do to me?
That bitch's glands were going fucking bonkers. We're just hanging out.
She stuck her thumb in my ass.
Okay, that's normal.
That's
Maggie
for
business.
Exit only. Like, he doesn't know our Earth rituals.
He's got a blueprint of the Earth body, and he's like, the wiener's where the whiz comes out. Poopy putt.
Lewis is like, I guess apparently the conversation was so boring he did fall asleep.
Yeah.
And maybe he just blew a nut and you're totally relaxed, so you just fall asleep. And then he's like, hey, somebody's trying to sleep up here.
I've been working and tugging all night long.
And in unison, they go, shut up, Lewis, or we're going to tell Mom about your fucking Playboys. And he's like, he's just like, he didn't want to lose those Playboys, man, because that was hard. Back in you fucking internet pervs, you didn't realize how hard it was to come by porn back in the day. You had to earn it. You had to go out in those woods and you had to search.
You had to look in the fucking ditches.
Yeah, and so he's not giving up those Playboys, and I don't blame you, Lewis. Hold on. You got to hold on tight. When you find some wood porn, you got to hold on tight.
And they are surrounded by woods. That's why he had an abundance of it.
Right.
They are surrounded by woods.
Yeah.
And also,
who do you think was leaving the woods porn? Otis. There was a couple Blacktail magazines in there, too. Yeah.
I thought you were going to know that record I sent you earlier.
I did. I know Blowfish, yeah.
Oh, okay. You didn't
or Blowfly, I'm sorry.
Blowfly. Yeah, you didn't send anything, so I was just like, oh, shit, Murray doesn't know.
I was in a bad state of mind at that
That's
day.
okay.
But,
hey,
Griff discovered the great black comedian Blowfly.
I was flipping through records at Dearborn Music, and then I'm
you
just
buy
like,
it?
No.
Was it like a new, like $30 like one?
No, it was an old copy.
Okay.
I was like, okay, either Mike knows about this or Murray knows about it. Probably Murray.
Yeah, I did.
And I was like, if you were the slightest bit excited about it, I was going to buy it.
Oh, yeah. We should go back because, you should get it.
Okay.
How much do they want for it?
Under $10.
Yeah, you should go back and get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't say anything, so I was just like, oh, he doesn't even
I'm
fucking.
sorry. Yeah. No. That's a fine for $8 or whatever it was. Getting back to this movie. So Alex is like, I'm going to get Centauri and figure this shit out. So he's like hitting the fucking thing, the communal crystal.
Yeah. He just wants to tell him off again. He's so excited to tell him off. He's like, all these fucking people pushing me around. All my frustration over Elvira, I'm pushing out on him.
So he's just standing out there by the Starfighter game, and then some like pebbles fall down.
Yeah, there's I forget what these things are called. It's some kind of apparatus above his head. Awning of some sort. Yeah. It's one of those made of wood where it's like, it's not a full awning or whatever. I forget what they're called. Gondola or some shit like that.
That's a boat.
That's a boat?
But
gazebo? No, that's got a roof too. That's got a full roof.
Yeah, but it is made of wood.
It is made of wood.
So
closer than a
pebbles
boat.
fall down, huh? Looks up, it's that fucking alien, and he's firing his fucking gun.
Yeah.
He's got a space hunter gun because he's just shooting sparks.
Well, at first he reached down to grab him and ripped his jacket off,
Yeah.
and then he went home improvement. Oh.
And he's like, holy fuck. And then Beta's coming by, stop being a bitch. And then he gets shot at. He's like, oh, fuck. And he's hiding behind the Starfighter game.
Right.
And then fucking the Cybertruck fucking shows up in the nick of time with Centauri.
That's right.
Centauri pulls out his gun. There's a back and forth. Centauri takes one to the gut,
That's right.
but he still managed to shoot the arm. He pulls the fucking Luke with the fucking guy in the cantina. Well, I'm sorry, Obi-Wan did. I don't want to piss off any Star Wars people.
There you go.
Obi-Wan cut off the arm of the guy.
Thank you.
Walrus Man.
That was
Or what? Or was it? No. Oh, man, Star Wars people would be pissed at me.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was the guy with the fucked up face or I think it was Walrus Man.
Okay.
That's what the action figure was called. I'm sure he has a real name that they're getting furious at me that I don't know.
Right.
Walrus Man.
Put some respect on it.
Gets the arm shot off, still holding that gun. But we know. Well, we don't know anything about these guys.
No,
but
we don't.
apparently They're called Zanzandus, I think, is he was calling them.
Zanzandu sounds right, actually.
Yeah, Xanadus.
Xanadu.
And he's like, holy fuck, Centauri. He's like, it's just a scratch. Don't worry about it. We got to get you a fucking medical facility. No, it's just a scratch. Don't worry about it. He's thinking about that money, those fucking Blinko chips. And as he's doing that, oh, I'm sorry, he did not get shot, or did he?
He does. Oh, he doesn't get shot yet.
Yeah, because the severed arm still holding that gun shoots him.
Yeah. As they're talking, everything's calm and everything.
Yeah.
Alex is freaked out. Like, what the fuck is that? It's a Zanzandu. Like,
Can you smell it?
that means. Oh yeah, that's right. They often talk about how bad they smell.
Right.
And so this is where Centauri is
Smells
gonna.
like some bad pussy.
There we go. Centauri is
They are
putting.
from a water fishy type environment.
Okay.
That's
you.
what bad pussy smells
Yeah,
like.
yeah. This is where Centauri really puts the fucking what was I calling a military onboarder? What's the word I'm thinking of? Recruiter.
Yeah.
This is where his recruiting goes for the fucking jugular because he goes, yeah, that's just an assassin from outer space.
Yeah.
They're not gonna stop ever,
He's like, are more gonna come? You bet your asteroids they're gonna come.
and they won't just kill you. They're gonna kill your whole little fucking podunk little finger banging town.
Probably in the next couple hours.
Yeah, your mom might be the
And as
first
he's
one to
saying
go.
that, we see shooting stars flying down, and they are all coming. And we forgot to mention that he shoots the dead body, and it bursts into flames.
That's right.
The Zandus.
So Simo Alex is also here, just hanging out, like observing this whole thing. They're like, "Yeah, don't worry, he's gonna be your decoy. He can't fight according to the logic of this movie. He can't fight.
No, he can't.
So he's just here.
Well, because the Skynet, we have to make sure that AI doesn't fucking take over. So they can't. It's the fucking one of the rules, Asimov rules of robotics.
The Asimov's rules of robotics, of course.
You cannot harm a human.
Yeah, these aren't humans.
Can't
though.
harm a life form.
There we
How about
go.
that?
There you go.
There you go. So he's like, wait, he's like, what? I'm a decoy? He's like, yeah, who gives a fuck about you? You're a robot.
You're just a robot. Blade Runner in this movie, and you don't even know it.
So Alex nuts up. He's like, well, I guess I'll go back to fucking Rylos because I don't want my family getting killed.
That's right. So
They're flying back, and we see he's like, he still has the fucking thing, the divider up. He does not want to talk to Alex.
yeah, and he's got black blood all over his hand. He doesn't bleed
He's
red.
an alien, of course.
Yeah.
Nobody has red blood but humans. That's why we're so unique.
It should have been green then,
Of course it should have been.
like neon green. It's got to be.
Didn't have it in the budget. It's just oil, basically. Coughing into a handkerchief. And he passes out just as they're coming into the base. The base is fucking wrecked.
That's right. But Greg's still alive because Greg is a reptilian man.
Yeah. Well, they land. He comes to enough to hit the brakes.
Yes. They managed to have a crash landing stop. No big
Yeah.
deal. Everyone's fine. Greg again meets them, and they stand over, and I think they might help Century out.
No, he's still in the car.
But he's like fading fast.
And he's like, did I get my Plinkos? You better believe you got your Plinkos, buddy.
And Alex, even though this man has tried so hard to recruit him, he's like, yeah, there's going to be so many Plinkos in your future.
And there's going to be a genie. And there's going to be cotton candy trees and chocolate lakes.
It makes sense he knows about that movie because he lives in an RV park, so that's the runoffs they get. They don't get.
By the way, if you don't know what we're talking about, Strike Commando, Reb Brown's greatest performance. I actually did a dramatic reenactment of that scene. I made Griff cry.
I cried. We took 4 hours break because
He hit you hard.
I needed consoling afterwards.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So, and then he just dies. We get the scene. Greg closes his eyelids. That means he's officially dead. When you do that.
That's officially dead, yeah. Even though we know his eyes pop out of his head and he pops them back in. That's still the universal.
Whoa, what the fuck's up with it? Because it's like, is it a magical cloth? Like, I thought, or is he wearing a mask? Like, what the fuck is going on with Centauri? He just rubs a washcloth on his face and he shows his alien face.
Okay, so... You're mentioning all this. I was with Genevieve the other day, and I was like, "Oh, we need a dumb movie to put on for the next hour and 20 minutes." I know just the movie. Little movie.
You're recuperating. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
you need
sure.
An hour and 20 minutes. Well, you're getting older.
Getting older. Yeah. Death Race 2000.
Okay.
And David Carradine could just like pull the mask off with the prosthetics of like the fucked up face, and then you can just slap him back on like it's
the year
nothing.
2000.
It's the year 2000.
You can do that.
That movie, still great.
This episode is we're killing it. And like, I'm just imagining those people that
I'm just imagining
the
the 40 people who will download it to be nice to us, and the 5 people who will actually listen to it to realize the gold that just hit their ears.
All right, back at home, Simya Alex is having fucking butt issues. He got thumbed. So he's like feeling around, and he removes his butt because he's a robot. So there's a butt on. It looks like one of those things you fuck the porn star, like
yes.
the butt
Oh
things you
God,
fuck.
damn it! You had to bring those things
and
up
he's like
too.
poking it, and Louis like wakes up like, what the fuck?
Well, it is a butt, so it's farting.
Yeah.
And Louis is like, "Hey man, don't."
Well,
cut
it's
the
a
cheese."
malfunctioning butt, so it's farting.
Oh, it's malfunctioning.
It sounds like R2D2.
Okay, there was some R2D2 noises happening in this movie too.
Yeah. And he's like, what the fuck? And then he's like, turns around. I'm going to tell Mom about your Playboys.
He can turn his whole head like an owl style. Yeah. So he does that to him. And Louis is like, oh, fuck. But Playboys.
But he does the ultimate threat. Those Playboys, Mom's going to take him away.
So he hides himself. But
that's the thing. That's how much we cherished our woods porn back in the day. He doesn't. This is a nightmare scenario he's watching, and he's like, "I'm gonna go with it because I don't want to lose my porn."
I mean, imagine telling a teenager who's addicted to their phone, "I'm taking your phone," like physically keeping your phone in my front pocket for the next 2 days. You have no access to nudies, to boobies, to some butts.
So
articles.
And as they're doing that, we see in the background a fucking little falling star. Or is it?
And Alex is like, oh, fuck. Here we go again.
All right. Now we get
Alex.
We get the getting to know the Gunstar. Is that what they call Gunstars?
I believe they're called Gunstars, yeah.
Greg is the navigator. He'll be doing all the driving. Alex is basically like the gunner. He's like in a revolving turret.
Yeah, Han Solo did that.
Yeah, he's a tail gunner.
Yeah.
And because that's the job in the Starfighter game.
Not Han.
Han and Luke did.
Okay, they both
did.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're getting like, okay, and he's like, wow, this is just like the game. Because he's like, well, you got to do this. I know.
I've
played the game.
Over 900,000 score. Hello.
And he's like, well, of course. You're great.
Where did my interface go? My dear boy, that's a silk screen you're looking at there. It only appears when you look directly down the line.
Right. So he's like in a chair that revolves with his movements.
So so now he's going to be moving while trying to do all this. Like he's in a gyroscope or whatever.
Right.
And so it's very different from standing up and just looking at a
but
two-dimensional.
he's a natural, though.
Yeah.
So as long as he stares straight ahead, he'll get the readout of like the ships he's supposed to hit. So he's like, all right, I'm getting used to it. What's this here?
Please, it was Death Blossom?
Yes.
Okay.
It was. It was not Death Blossom. I corrected that.
Oh, I had Plasm. That's what it was. Yeah.
That's Death Blossom. We can only use that if we're really desperate. Don't even breathe on that. All right, because this is a prototype Gunstar. That's why Greg was working on it when the attack happened.
Oh, okay.
So it's like all the other ones didn't have a Death Blossom. This is a new one.
So we get a touching moment here where Alex is just like, well, I thought there was 14 other fighters. Aren't they still around?
No, they're dead. But isn't that awesome? He's like, 'cause, death really, think about it. He gets all philosophical and she's like, death is a primitive concept.
Yeah.
Think of it as battling in another dimension.
Right.
One beyond time and space. And
Alex has a nice moment where he goes, oh, how many dimensions do you have? One. This is it. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? When you're dead, you're dead.
And isn't that glorious? Because we learned that he has 6,000 kids. Now we know he wants to die.
Yeah.
But we know that's later. So they launch into space. They're ready to fucking go. We have to go. We see the eclipse happening on the moon of Golan.
That's right. Aren't we just flying into a whole fucking army? Like, what are we going to do? My boy, I got to tell you, I've always wanted to fly.
He's like one versus an army.
Yeah. I've always wanted
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always wanted. This is glorious. I have a fucking lizard boner right now. I cannot wait to do this.
Yeah.
It's just like the game, right, Alex? It's only you versus the army.
Alex is still panicking. He's like, Alex, my dear boy, calm down. Squeeze off a few laser shots.
Try it out.
Give it a squeeze. And so Alex starts getting into it, and he's shooting little asteroids flying in front of him. He's like, this is kind of fun, Greg.
Just like the game.
Just like the game. This is just like the game.
He pulls off his gloves so he can really feel those controls
Yeah,
again.
he actually does. Murray's
Yeah.
right. He doesn't cut off the fingers. He takes the glove
I like it
completely off.
Once again, yeah, that would have been cooler if he just
If
pulled
he
it.
had the excuse me, sleeveless.
Sleeveless gloves.
Sleeveless gloves.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what the sequel would have
We have to point out, like I said, this is a kids movie, so it's the space suit. It's literally like some 1950s fucking low budget sci-fi movie. It just has a visor that goes up and down.
Yeah,
it's not airtight,
Yeah, it's not.
but we're going with it.
So we're getting used to the controls when we cut back down to Earth. Simu Alex.
Right. He's like helping Otis put up an antenna on Elvira's thing. Maybe I'll stop her from shitting. She's watching the TV.
Okay, yeah.
And he's just like, and then Maggie. I'm not saying Maggie was giving off a certain scent. She's not a redhead, so it's not cinnamon. But he's like, do you smell something? Because she pops up.
Yeah.
He's like, because he's spooked. He's like, fuck. I'm the target. I'm the decoy. So he's scared shitless.
Right. The aliens have a distinct smell. So Otis pointing out
Right.
there's some kind of smell approaching.
Right.
It has
It
Alex
probably
freaked out.
it might have been Maggie's pussy. I don't know.
He
I
hasn't-
don't know how clean she is.
He's new to smells.
I don't. What does the 12 hours of fingering do to a pussy?
Murray. I wish I had answers. I don't know if I don't know who has those answers. Someone
I
does.
don't know. Anybody out there, reach us on Blue Sky or Twitter.
Who out there in our audience of hundreds of thousands of people,
Literally tens of people.
tens of people, we definitely have one person in our audience who has been fingered for more than an hour.
I'm thinking of that person right now. But anyway, so he's just freaking out, and she's like, "Look, I want to. I know how skittish your butt is.
Yeah.
When I put the thumb in there, I understand.
I forgot because we've done this so many times before, but I
Right.
forgot about
I usually flick my thumb, like
Flick
wet
the
it,
thumb.
wet it, flick it, rat style.
Rat
By the
style.
way,
Oh boy.
the girl on the cover of the Playboy that Lewis is jerking to was in that rat video.
The connections, people. This
Yeah.
this world is beautiful sometimes.
And so she's like, "Try again at Finger Lake." Sure, Max. He's got a cover for.
He's got a cover,
Yeah.
so he's like, yeah. And he's like, I got to study up on these fucking glands again.
Meanwhile, Zandu has an interstellar Dutch with him, so he's watching, and we're like, "Oh fuck, this kid's fucked."
Greg, we're back on with Alex and Greg.
Got to explain what we're gonna do, even though it's just like the game. What we learn is the weaponry of the Codex Armada is like a hive mind, and what we need to do is to hit the communication turret on the mothership. So that is the plan of attack. But it's like, oh, how am I going to do that if I have to get through all 30 of the ships? And he's like, well, that's the problem, my boy. All right, so that's the plan. They have to take out the turret, and it will somehow stop. What it does is it blocks all communication between. Because apparently, what they show even in the command the mothership, like all of the minion type, the snail guys, they're all like connected.
Yes.
They can't think for themselves.
Right.
So the idea is, if we take out the turret, then they will not be able to communicate. Apparently, they didn't have shields on their ships or anything. Because our guys do have shields.
Yeah.
But they don't.
They really did not want to focus on fighting in this at all.
Even though it's called The Last Starfighter.
Yeah. They wanted to make this as easy as possible for him to get an easy notch in his
Well,
belt.
you got to think back then, because we said earlier.
This is level 1.
Well, no, we said earlier that it was all computer graphics. Were probably, even as lame as they were, probably expensive as fuck back then.
That's true.
Because they're probably like creating their the shit from scratch, you know. So yeah, that's probably why they kind of. I mean, we get the one cool scene when the Death Blossom happens, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. So we're moving along, and
they see a cargo ship. They think is a cargo ship, but it's really like an enemy Kotex ship. So like, oh my god, they're firing at us! Here's all your time, boy! A real kill.
Right, and Alex is beside himself because he is just a boy in outer space being told to murder some people he has no
not
idea
even that.
about.
He's now going to officially be putting his life on the line. It's for real.
Yeah.
It ain't a video game anymore.
Put it on the line.
So they're in like a meteor like field too. So they're weaving between them, being chased, and it's like much like from Empire Strikes Back. They go into a cave and they didn't get swallowed by a creature like
a tremor worm or a dude worm.
No, it's just some caves. And they get followed, so we get the scene they're going through this cave system, and the other one's like following in an adjacent cave system, and they fucking like I think they like trap the guy, and he's I think that's what it was, and he's like, kill him, and he's just like he's like freaking out.
He can't do it, and so finally Greg's voice cuts through. Kill him, my dear boy. He uses the reptilian tongue. That works on cats and it works on humans when it comes from a lizard. That's interesting.
And he shoots the photon torpedo, and you know it was that like thing they would always go back to.
Yes, the exhausted kind of.
So he lets one of those out, and Alex is like, "I just killed somebody."
Yeah.
I don't think this is for me, Greg.
Yeah.
And Greg's like, I understand you're a pussy. I'll just take you home. This is man's work. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, once again, kids movie. I get it. But if we're talking in a real I'm speaking from Greg's point of view. My 6,000 children would be enslaved if this fucking kid doesn't get his shit together. He'd be like, fucking man up.
Yeah.
We're doing this.
I'd be a little harder on him too. I'd be like, you I'm sorry about you. But he does kind of like, it's interesting. Because he's like, yeah, I'll go ahead and take you home. The Xanadus will still be on you. They'll murder you and your whole village. Eventually,
your whole planet will be enslaved.
It might be 5 days. It might be 5 weeks. It might be 5 years. So I'll take you home. I'll take you there.
Yeah. Maybe that's the reverse psychology.
It was very reverse psychology.
It worked.
And then he did his inward laugh. It's like... It just doesn't come.
He was eating a vape pen. When he was doing it. It's the future, after all.
That's one thing. I don't think Matt Pike ever thought he would be smoking a bong with a reptilian. I think he has more in common with the reptilian. I think he's afraid of the reptilians, but once they share a spliff, well, we know that. Yeah.
All right, so now we cut back to Simya Alex. He's going to Finger Bang Lake finally. They're in the back of the pickup truck.
He's studying.
This is the 80s where you could do that shit. You could just be literally like in the back of a pickup truck. We would do that. We would be like, oh my God, can we ride in the back of a pickup truck? That'd be so awesome.
Murray. That was my childhood too,
Yeah.
man. And my friends, the Bullbucks, they would say, yeah, of course. And they had 2 bungee cords and a fucking like foam seat that you could sit on and you would bungee in.
We didn't have that. We were just like free balling it.
Some of my other friends, you free
I think about like they passed the seatbelt law right when I started driving. So it was like 89, 90. Never. My mom never said put your seatbelt on.
No shit.
Yeah, no, we never wore seatbelts. I didn't even wear seat. I was like, that's for pussies. You didn't do that. And then I got a ticket, and I was like, I'm never paying it. So it worked. Because I was like, I'm never paying. Because it was like $60 at the time,
Yeah.
which in 1990 is a lot of fucking money.
That's $180
yeah.
today.
I'm like, I'm never fucking gonna get a ticket again. And that's what started me wearing a seatbelt.
Smart.
So yeah, so it works.
It works.
I mean, that kind of shit works. Like nobody smokes anymore because we shamed it. No, people drunk drive all the time when I was a kid. That was like nobody cared.
Yeah.
And now people don't. You get shamed of it. It works.
I mean, yeah, don't be out drunk driving. Don't be super
Unless you're in a
intoxicated.
Cybertruck, that'll save your life.
Okay, well, yeah, and you have the Cybernards hanging off the back because
It'll drive itself. It's a Cybertruck.
It's funny and it's
so
safe.
he's back in the pickup. He's trying to blend in. We see Jack, the fucking swinging dick. He's got 2 broads on his arms.
Yeah,
And he's talking him up, and he's just looking all uptight next to Maggie. Doesn't know what to do.
Maggie's disappointed. He realizes that. He picks up on it. What should I do to? It's going into fucking Data from goddamn Star Trek Next
Well,
Gen.
There's a robot.
Yeah, and so he's like, "What should I do?"
He's like, "What do you want me to do?" Like, and she's like, "Maybe you can just loosen up and laugh." They're hitting the fucking weed. They're smoking the grass, the devil's lettuce.
I'm unaware of your glandular conversation. Like, what do you want me to do? Like,
Just laugh, motherfucker.
and then, oh my God, this laugh. I was like, is this a robot version? Is Tucker Carlson a robot? It was.
Well, that was the thing. It was supposed to be unnerving.
Yes, and it nailed
and that
it.
is Tucker Carlson's laugh.
It
You're
is
absolutely right.
Tucker Carlson's laugh.
I know
and
it
he
is.
even has a young Tucker Carlson.
He did look like Tucker Carlson.
Yes.
You're right. And
It's-
I noticed because he had a tan taint.
And what? I wasn't ready for that one. I
It
like.
was Tucker.
I like this because you know what Tucker's new angle is? Demons visit me at night. What is visiting him? Aliens are visiting him at night.
I was not getting into it, but I'm just like, what a grifter. Like
Dude.
he is such an Ivy League douche, and he's trying to be like a populist, like thinking what the common man wants, and he's just fuck these people.
And he's an heir to a fortune.
Yeah.
The Swanson
Yeah,
family.
fuck you.
Yeah.
Is there a Mario out there for our Luigi? That's all I'm saying. So he does, much like that laugh, it was similar to that. And they're just like, ew, what the fuck? And Maggie's like, why am I dating this guy?
Why am I gonna let this man finger bang me down by the lake?
Drive by the cop, and then we see our Xanadu attack the cop and like morph into the cop.
That's right. So we're getting into
Because the
Terminator.
cop is like jerking off, like I think he's like molesting a prostitute, saying, "I won't arrest you if you suck my dick."
All right, of course. Natural law things. Come
Yeah.
on, guys. He has
It's
a
a deal. He gave her. Hey, it was an offer. She didn't have to take it.
That's
she could
right.
go to jail.
That's right.
Yeah.
And what are we told when we're growing up? Always listen to an officer. So if he says, "I'm gonna put my penis in your mouth and you're gonna enjoy it," you got no choice.
Back in space. They're hiding out still, and they're waiting for the attack to happen. So they're hiding out in that asteroid. And Greg's like, "Hey, you want to see a picture of my family?" Yeah, that's what you do when you're in an awkward position. You talk about. I would talk about my dogs because people can relate to that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
And he's like, he pulls that. Of course, it's alien technology, so he has the fucking digital camera, and he's like flicking through. I have 6,000 kids.
Yeah.
And they're a nice happy bunch. That is until Azur enslaves them. He's really laying on the guilt trip.
Yeah, you were kind of like, yeah, I'll take you home, and then you're like, wow, he's we thought Centurion was kind of a dickhole. Greg is just like,
Well, he has stakes.
he has stakes. He cares for his 6,000 plus family. So I
Right.
get it coming from Greg a little bit more. Centurion's literally looking for a payday.
So yeah, he's like, well, how do you people? Because he's like this asteroid reminds me of home. We live in caves, and he's like, how do you live? And he's like, he pulls out his fucking little Polaroid.
Yeah. I love it because he has one shot. It's just Lewis diving deep into Yolanda. He has got his nose going. He's got his
He's in the
second nose
background,
going.
so the family doesn't see
Oh.
it. But yeah, and he's like, well, I live in a trailer. I guess you'd say it's kind of like a cave, but on wheels. He's like, oh, and he's like,
Except we don't go anywhere.
yeah, and then he's like, but me and Lewis, there were caves we went into, and then he's like, aha, when we would play hide and seek. how about we play a little game of hide and seek with the Kotex boys?
And Greg has this nice little grin on his face. He's like, that sounds like a wonderful plan, Alex. I, too, have read Sun Tzu's Art of War, you fucking moron. But he's gassing him up. Yeah, that is a great idea. If only we had a last Starfighter. But alas, we have no Starfighters remaining. So this plan will just go to waste.
And the plan, so basically what the plan is they're going to hide in the asteroid until the 30 ships pass by, and then they're going to sneak behind, take out the turret, and then do a we can't say this anymore. We could say it back in the good old days of '84 in wrestling, a Pearl Harbor job.
Yeah, Pearl
We're
Harbor
going to attack them from behind.
That's right. He knows all about bumming things. Alex, that is.
Yeah.
Well, Murray, what do you think thumbing and bumming is?
Thumbing and bumming, yeah.
Attacking from behind.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's what, yeah. I think that's what he, yeah. You're right. I fucked up. It wasn't hide and seek. He was like, Maggie! I told her, no homo. I'm not into that shit. And then she just went and did it, and I came so fucking hard. She hit my prostate in the right place.
Some people are like, Murray just said a fucking taboo thing there. Just because you take a thumb in your butt from your lady that you love doesn't mean it's homo. But in the 80s, that any guy taking anything in the butt, that was homo.
Yeah.
So we're just keeping to the times.
Less civilized times.
Less civilized, for sure.
Are we going to go back to that now that CEOs are getting killed? Are we going to stop thumbing butts? I hope we don't. All right. So
they emerge and immediately have ships, shooting at them and everything. I don't think they get the turret right away. I think they don't.
Yeah. For some reason, I think there was like a scouting patrol that came out first.
Okay.
And that's what they take care of. So now like Alex is learning and he's getting comfortable with, because we see him in the turret thing spinning around on the 360.
He's totally gassed up at this point. He's like, I am a fucking starfighter. And I'm not just any starfighter. I'm Alex fucking Rogan.
The last starfighter.
I'm gonna, my cousin is Joe Rogan. And the two of us,
my cousin Joe has told me I'm the best, and I believe him.
I believe him.
You are the best.
I keep forgetting about that laugh.
Yes, I think the actor brought that to the role. He's like, you mind if I do this?
He did that laugh in RoboCop too.
Did he?
Yeah.
When he was sipping the tea.
Sipping the tea. This is good tea.
All right. Back to Simula Alex. She's macking on Mags. They're in a sleeping bag. And then he's like, she gets out. He's like, I don't want a thumb in my butt. Sorry, Mags.
I don't know your glandular ways. And she turns over and harumphs looking at the fire.
She just sucks on her thumb because she's not going to be using it.
Playing with her hair and everything. And then he goes, I got to think of a plan.
Does the fucking $6 million man thing, and he listens to Jacko over there with his girl,
who apparently, and
he's like, "Babe, you know I love a thumb in the butt."
So he's slowly reiterating, "Babe, I love a thumb in the butt," and
you just need to warm me up a little.
You see her bite down on that thumb. She's like, "Oh shit!"
He's like, "You're my Ilsa." Because he's like into some crazy fucking taboo Elsa She-Wolf Fiesta shit.
I don't know why you're bringing that up. Don't bring that up. This is family-friendly week.
Yeah, you're right.
We're talking about family-friendly shit, like teens romancing each other's buttholes.
Right.
So,
there's no bridge to be seen.
So he listens in again, and she's getting into it. Every woman is getting into this.
Of course.
And then he starts hearing kissing noises. I don't care about those other girls as much. And so what is our fucking idiot Simu Alex going to do? He starts kissing on her. She is like taking her top off. She's getting ready. She's doing the equivalent of the shit with her top. And Murray's probably sitting in the audience like, yes, here we go. I'm ready for those tits.
I thought she was looking at her thumb and going, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Literally.
And then he goes, I like kissing you more than the other girls who mean nothing to me. And then it's,
what? And then he's like, all of a sudden, boom, he gets shot in the fucking stomach from the fucking Zandu.
Yeah, because she says, who the fuck are you? And he goes,
you love it in the butt.
Yeah.
I fucking put a strap on you. Who is this? Where's the Alex I fell in love with?
You're right. I am not Alex. I'm an alien from outer space.
I'm a robot.
I'm a robot.
Yeah.
And
Beta unit.
She goes, bullshit, and then it blasts, gets him right in
And
the
then
hip.
we see he had like green blood. I don't know why. It was like green shit was coming out. And
Yeah.
it's like, see? And she's like, what the fuck? He's like, we got to stop that guy. He's going to get back. He's going to tell Zur that Alex is fucking out in space.
Yeah.
So they jump into fucking Jack's pickup truck and take off. And he's cool with it. He's like, just don't fucking get any paint scratches on it.
Don't scratch my
Don't
face.
lose those truck nuts. And they take off. All right, we're back to no, we're still driving, and he's explaining. He's giving a little exposition. Dom, he's like, Alex is fucking amazing. He's fighting a galactic war right now.
Right. He's the coolest motherfucker in the world. Yeah, his butthole is perfect for thumbing. Like he is just trying to elevate.
His butthole
Alex.
is so relaxed.
This is the coolest robot ever.
Right. That's why they put more scenes in, because the test audience was like, we need more Beta.
Yeah.
I agree. He gives a little levity to this film.
Right.
This very serious film we're doing.
And Alex, or not Alex, but Maggie wanted to go along because she's like, I need to know what the fuck's happening here. And so
And he's like, look, there's the alien ship. We're going to ram it. But just get ready to jump when I say so.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? And he's like, trust me. And then he's like, jump. She jumps. He stays in. He sacrifices himself because you got to make sure. And while that's going on, Zur is getting this fucking message. Like, it's coming out like teletype. He's like, guy's like reading the telegraph. He's like, message coming in. The last Starfighter. Boom! It blows up and they don't get the rest. And Zur's like, he's dead!
the last Starfighter is dead. He goes to Krill. That motherfucker's gone. There's no more Starfighters. Do whatever we want. Get drunk and fly around. It doesn't matter anymore. We've won the war. There's no Starfighters left.
And he's like, the two, like, whatever, the Kotex people look at each other. I don't know, maybe he's right.
Yeah.
So,
So it takes maybe 5 seconds before they realize, nope, the last Starfighters are
yeah,
right.
Alex
fucking
and
there.
Greg, yeah! And they fucking blow off the fucking communication turret.
Krill is like, imprison that motherfucker Zur right
Yeah,
now.
I'm over this motherfucker.
I'm so
we don't
over
need
him.
him anymore.
Yeah, if he's gonna lie to us, that's the death penalty.
So they take him away. Alex takes out the communication turret. So now the fucking Kotex army's fucked. They're like, they have no communications anymore.
Yeah. And we saw them when they don't have the Borg mind, hive mind going.
Right. They're useless.
They're just spinning in space.
Right. So Zur, he still has his little scepter with him. So as he's getting taken away, the ship gets hit, so it gets shaken.
Yeah.
Guy gets knocked down, like the snail people. Apparently, they have really sensitive eyes because his Judge Dredd helmet gets knocked off, and his stalks are like, oh! And
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
he takes like a hit from the scepter. Zur jumps into a escape
escape
pod for a sequel. That's the last we see of Zur, but we will see him again, won't we? No, we never see him again.
We never see this movie again.
Right. And so now it's time to fucking take out the rest of the armada.
Right, Alex. They're doing okay and everything, but then they're starting to get swarmed, and they're running out of lasers.
Right.
Because that's a thing, you know.
More lasers. And he's like, "Do you think it's time for Death Blossom?" Yes. But wait, we got to get in the exact position.
Yeah. And for some reason, this is like in the Kung Fu movies when people come one at a time. All the starships come to surround them. And, there's supposed to be 30. There's like 25 left.
Yeah.
They haven't killed that many. So all 25 come together around them and just wait. They don't shoot at him. They just wait.
Well, because they're useless without the
Exactly.
They never played the video game.
They never played the video game.
So we take out a few, and then he's like, all right, wait for it. Death Blossom! So he pulls back the cover, pushes Death Blossom, which is basically you just spin around and just, I guess they lock on to every fucking target, and they blow up every single ship from the Armada.
But the Starfighter is down to life support power thanks to, they have exposed everything.
Yeah, they've drained their fucking batteries.
That's right. And so literally you have Grig in the background like short-circuiting shit to get them more power, like auxiliary
Yeah,
oxygen
like a
and
9-volt
shit.
battery
Yeah.
on it and shit.
Oh, there it is, Eureka!
He's like, he's like, does this work? He's got to test it on his tongue.
Yeah.
You know,
It
this has energy.
I remember when a teenager told me to do that when I was like 7 or 8. I was like, no, that'll kill me. The battery
It
acid.
hurt. I remember doing that.
Yeah?
we were just dumb kids.
Dumb
who do
kids.
shit like that.
I was afraid of it. I didn't do it.
Yeah, it hurt. You were smart. So the mothership's like, fuck it, ram that fucking. Like they're like, who gives a shit? We've lost. As long as we kill the last Starfighter, I don't give a fuck. So they're gonna ram into the Starfighter.
Smart move.
And we're like, oh my god, are they gonna do it in time? All right, power's up again. The 9 volts work because he put it in backwards, dude.
Put it backwards, of course.
Yeah.
That's how it always happens with those.
Of course,
9 volts.
against you put the negative against the spring, and then you, and then they fucking they get away. But apparently, because apparently the mothership has no power anymore because they get pulled into the gravity pull of the moon.
Yes.
Probably the green moon of Galen.
It could have been. I forgot about this whole action sequence. I just completely forgot about it.
And they're like, what do? We die. Fuck, we're fucked. So they just, and then this is the thing though. Okay, we're supposed to believe they crash into the moon. They're literally miles away from the moon, and their ship just explodes.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a force field around this moon? Like, why couldn't they just show them get smaller and smaller, and then they blow up because they hit the moon?
And then a puff.
Just hitting the atmosphere. This moon shouldn't have an atmosphere, but that blows them up. All right, so then the Kotexes are gone, man.
There is, and I shit you not, friends, 15 minutes of this movie live. I was like, what are we doing for 15 minutes?
We gotta, wrap it up. So the heroes go back to Rylos, and they're just like, hey, Alex, you're staying, right?
Yeah, Duran's
it's much like the end of Flash Gordon. They're like, you're staying, right?
Yeah.
And
Zura's still out there. They know this somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they know that. Yeah.
They're like,
maybe he sent another hologram to taunt them. I don't know.
That was just level 1, Alex. Like, there's level 2 waiting on the other side of things, and we want to keep you here to fight for us.
And if I can't convince you, maybe an old friend can.
What?
And then we see an alien.
I don't know that motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Okay, so it's an alien, and I'm assuming it's some kind of medical wrap because his head's like in a cowl, so it's just see his face.
Yeah.
All right. Whips out the magical washcloth, rubs his face, rips out that flowing mane that Robert Preston has.
Yeah.
Like that attaches somehow.
Hey there, sailor. How you doing? I got all my fucking Plinko chips.
I thought you were dead. No. I was just hibernating. I healed myself. Because we can't have our fucking lovable Centauri get
This
dead.
motherfucking manipulative bitch. I need this kid to fight so bad because I need my goddamn Plinko crypto.
Back at by the way, when Beta had sacrificed himself, we get a scene where Maggie's like, I love you, Alex Rogan.
You're right.
Like,
oh my god, she looks to the heavens. Her
she
head.
is so in this kid's cocksmore.
Oh my god. Well, Alex, Simu Alex is fucking just putting the gas on the
He's
fire.
screaming in pain. He's
Yeah.
still alive. Like,
You see his hand
just
reaching out.
because I'm a robot doesn't mean I can't feel pain.
I have 4 billion more pain sensors than you. Please pull me out of this or put me out of my misery. And she's like, I can't wait to finger that bum again.
Back in the trailer park. One finger deserves another. Maybe they do it at the same time. Does he finger her while she's fingering him? Mutual finger.
I feel like that coordination could happen, right?
Yeah, like 69. Yeah. Instead of licking and sucking,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fingering
You
and
can
fucking.
fucking do it. You can
Yeah.
fucking do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try it out, people. It's Christmas time. Maybe that'll be your Christmas present to your significant other.
We're gonna. Do they call that the Starfight?
I don't know. Well, we'll workshop that.
We got
Back at the trailer park. Where's Alex at, man? Where's he at? And then we see a gun.
chocolate starfighting. I'm so sorry. I hated that too. But it was right there, right?
We'll go with it. Yeah.
Okay. It's right there.
A gun star lands at the trailer park. Alex comes down. Everyone's like, I knew that kid was going to go places. Like, Otis is like, I knew that kid.
Not bothered at
No,
all.
It's amazing.
By alien interaction, any of this shit. They're just
It's
like,
not like he's beating a video game, Griff. That was amazing.
I liked the one character development I liked from Otis. He said, motherfucker. And I was like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
I don't remember who that tied in with, but I was like, I know we have a character.
Okay. Here is a plot hole. Alex comes down.
In this movie?
He's like, hey, everybody, it's me. I saved the universe. You don't have to thank me. And then Greg comes down to back him up. He's his perfect wingman.
Oh, yeah.
We pointed out Greg speaks an alien language. Did
Yeah.
he learn English in between? Because he's talking with the denizens of the trailer park now.
Yeah, that's true.
He picked it up like that. Like
Picked it
but
up.
we don't know how long they were in that asteroid. It could have been months.
That
So
or they
maybe-
forgot to tell us that the translator also immediately when you talk out. But the description I thought was, oh no, it's translating for you to your ear.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's a plot hole.
Yeah. So he's just like, Alex, pretty sweet. Kick some ass.
Right. Where's this girl you've been bumming this whole time that you've been telling
Well,
me
you're
about?
the one fingering his booty? And she's like, yeah.
He's told
He's
like,
like,
you about
Al,
my butt.
and then he's like, Mags, you gotta come. My butthole can't be without you. You have to come with me. And she's like,
so-
but what about Granny? And
It
she's
is
like,
so
you.
cold in space. I need a thumb.
He's like, what about Granny? He's like, you finger that butt, girl. You finger it good. And she like gives her approval.
Kisses her on the cheek.
Lewis is like, hey, fag, when am I gonna go? And then it's the 80s. He could say that.
Yeah, I know. My eyes lit up because I was like, Murray, that's a no word.
Yeah.
You're right. It's the 80s.
And he's like, sorry, Lewis. There's no room for. There's no space playboys out there.
But
You'd be lost. There's no woods in space. You're not gonna be.
There are no trees in space. This is true. But Greg goes, Lewis, is that you, my boy?
I hear you have quite the collection of pornography.
No, well, he doesn't say that. I hear you have quite the collection. Gives him a fucking lizard wink.
He's like, what's Yolanda's turn-ons? And he knows them like the back
Exactly.
of his hand. Like,
he just kind of utters them out. He's in awe because a lizard man's talking to him. He's like, sir, am I famous in outer space? And Greg knows exactly how to feed this kid.
he's
not-
the ultimate manipulator.
Not only are you famous in space, your face is there. You're everything out there. Everybody is in just adoration of your collection.
People call Alex the savior of the universe, the brother of Lewis.
Yeah.
His name is literally Alex, brother of Lewis.
That's all right. That's the title.
And so they get back in with Maggie. She's like, fuck, you're right. Fuck this podunk town.
They have this silhouette as the doors are closing. You see the thumb go straight in.
Right.
There's a little compartment in
Lewis
his back.
can't wait to join his brothers. He makes a beeline for the Starfighter game. Yeah, he's fucking playing it. Not doing good. He doesn't have the
He
dexterity.
sucks. He's got a lot to learn.
He's got to do some fucking fingering, some 12 hours.
He's got to stop playing with his own tiddlywinks and start fucking. But he is a little young
And
for the
then
butt.
they fly off, hopefully, to a franchise. No, it did not happen.
No, didn't happen.
And then, of course, there's always been talk. They're doing reboots. There's going to do one where Lewis is an adult and he fucking meets up with his brother. None of that shit happened. None of it will happen because this is like another forgotten gem that we unearthed for you.
And Vinegar Syndrome will charge you $50 for it.
Right. But we'll get it for free because we're going to use our gift card. Somehow we're going to use a Severin gift card at Vinegar Syndrome. We're going to make that happen. All right. Griff, next week is Christmas Day.
All right, so I imagine like Miracle on 34th Street.
Well, no. It's first of all, it's also the last episode of 2024.
Okay.
So it's got to be special.
gotta
And
be
it's got to be
Uplifting.
well, it's got to be for the holidays.
Spirit, yeah. I
It
want
has
that.
to be a story. And I have a great movie for us. It's a story about a baby
Okay.
born in the Middle East
Uh,
who is destined to do great things.
Oh, I like this out of this, yeah.
And of course, that baby grew up to be oil baron Sheikh Al Sharif and his Kadim Ilsa, she-wolf of the SS, will be joining him. Yes, people, we're going back to the Ilsa cinematic universe for the sequel. You thought she died at the end of Ilsa after she peed on a man. No. She pulled herself up by her bootstraps and she went on. When life gave the Nazis lemons with their defeat, she squirted it into someone's eye and laughed about it. Yes, next week for our final episode 2024 on Christmas Day, we are doing Ilsa Harem Keeper of the Oil Sheiks. Very wordy title. I
That
know
is
I
very wordy.
don't relish writing that out for my fucking tweets, but I will do it for you, the people who listen. So everybody, see you on Christmas. Keep it warm.